Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedaguru Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Enlightened VEDAGURUDEV, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com. Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Welcome to our March 22nd, 2026 VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me, VEDAGURUDEV, and soon to come, Vedaguru Moksha. As you can see, we're transmuting live from a Thailand beach right here. You can see these are real live Thai palm trees. That is a real live Thai ocean. We are transmuting live and direct from a Thailand beach. So put all your comments, all your questions, everything in the YouTube chat. But before we get started, let me tell you about the promotions we have here at the Kriya Yoga School. So the first way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by joining the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. We have a lifetime Masterclass membership, one-time payment, never pay again. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. We have hundreds of classes. We have a very interactive community, bi-monthly, full moon and new moon holy fires. We have a lot of value, probably be the best $200 you ever spend. One-time payment, go at your own pace, go at your own timing, go at your own comfort. And in this video, you'll see all the benefits you get by becoming a lifetime member of the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where dedicated seekers learn the sacred practice of Kriya Yoga to awaken peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. If you're ready to go deeper, the Masterclass gives you everything you need to build a powerful daily practice and awaken your true inner potential. Inside the community, you'll receive powerful, unlimited access to Saturdays, live weekly Kriya Yoga classes. Sundays, soul talks live from a Thailand beach. Wednesdays, live Kriya Yoga satsangs. Bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires. 500 plus on-demand training videos. And the best part, you get it all for only $200. Lifetime access, never pay again. Invest once, practice for life. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential through Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. So go to kriyayogamasterclass.com, join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. So one-time payment, $200, lifetime membership, never pay again. The second way you could support our Kriya Yoga Masterclass is to visit our store for all your spiritual needs. Go to kriyayogashop.com. We have shirts, tumblers, canvases, notebooks, all with Vedaguru Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork. just go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today, and you'll see everything we have to offer in this video right here. Go to kriyayogashop.com to explore our Kriya Yoga store. When you look online, most spiritual items feel mass-produced, disconnected from the sacred meaning they're trying to represent. That's exactly why we created the Kriya Yoga Shop, a place where authentic spiritual symbolism and divine artwork come together. Inside the Kriya Yoga Shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Goddess Kali Devi, Kriya Yoga Samadhi, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Vedgurudev and Satupan Lake, the Holy Yagna fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. Imagine bringing Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork into your daily life. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. So if you want to support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork, go to kriyayogashop.com and support Vedgari Moksha divine hand-painted artwork. So go there, and that's the second way you could support the Kriya Yoga Shop. And if you're a little bit strapped for cash in the new year of 2026, and you don't have the financial means to join our lifetime membership at kriyayogamasterclass.com, we still have an option for you, because money should be no barrier. So I just made this video yesterday. It's for our Kriya Yoga school. So just go to freekriyayoga.com and you could practice Kriya Yoga with thousands of people all around the world. In this video, we'll show you everything you get just by joining our 100% free Kriya Yoga school. Welcome to the free Kriya Yoga school, the #1 authentic yoga community on Skool, where thousands are actually practicing Kriya Yoga worldwide. This isn't theory, it's real transformation. Inside you'll get authentic Kriya Yoga teachings, simple, practical, and powerful. 2 YouTube live streams every week. Wednesday, live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsangs, getting direct answers. Sunday, live deep soul talks on a Thailand beach. 11 step-by-step beginner mini courses. No confusion, just progression. A global community that keeps you consistent. Real support, so you stop quitting halfway. Here you get structure, accountability, and momentum. And it's 100% free. So the real question is, are you ready to practice Kriya Yoga or just keep watching? Click the yellow join group button now or stay stuck. Your call. So just go to freekriyayoga.com and you could join our free Kriya Yoga school, 100% free. 11 beginner mini courses, a lot of value there too. And when you're ready at your own timing and when you have the financial means, you could take us up on our lifetime membership, one-time payment, $200. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And also, if you want to become a YouTube member, just go to VEDAGURUDEV'S YouTube channel, youtube.com/@VEDGURUDEV. Subscribe so you stay up to date. We have daily videos, and if you want to become a YouTube member and support us that way, you can. Just click on the join button next to the subscribe button, and you'll be in. And with that said, let's start our March 22nd, 2026 VEDGURUDEV Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me, VEDGURUDEV, and Vedgari Moksha. Namaste, Vedgari Moksha. How are you today?
Namaste. I am great. I hope everyone's doing great as well. So I'm happy and thrilled to be here. So I think I don't know how long this is going to last. So I'm just enjoying every minute, every second I have here. So this is my happy place. So yes, I've been working a lot of double shifts. So I've been on that hamster wheel. So chasing that money. So I don't know if this actually paid, I would do this full time. So just take what I can get. But I am so happy to be here. So yeah. So
stack that money up.
Yeah.
This world is very uncertain. So anytime anybody's giving you a bag of money, go get it,
Yeah.
for sure, right? You could watch the Soul Talks back,
Yeah.
For all of our members, we have a replay where you could watch it at your own leisure, at your own timing. So,
Yeah.
yeah, this world is totally uncertain. Who knows what's going to happen? So, stack that
Yeah.
money up, just in
Yes.
case. Who knows?
Well, I like your new commercials, so I just want to say I am ready to practice Kriya yoga. So, and it is here.
Are you
So
ready to practice Kriya Yoga 100%
I'm
free? Go
ready.
to freekriyayogamasterclass.com.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say about the store, just to remind everybody, we have mala beads. So I just want to
Nice.
show everybody how beautiful these mala beads are. So this is everything you'll get. So you can,
Outstanding.
yeah, do
And
your mantras.
consecrated, blessed, and activated by VEDGURUDEV and the
Yeah.
Vedic Brahmin priests on our February 9th Holy Yagnifier. So, should give you good protection. You also get a sutra
Yeah.
protection string bracelet to protect you out here in the Maya delusional world. We all need it.
Yes.
And on our
And you,
Saturday class, Tony was wearing his Raksha beads, and
oh, nice.
yeah, yeah, and Sasan said he got his Raksha beads, and our fearless mantra japa leader was wearing her Babaji shirt. She said
Oh,
she
I'm
loved
so
it.
so sorry I wasn't there. I had to work.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, no problem. It's understandable. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch our 107th
Yeah.
class. Pretty good one.
Yeah, and also you'll get the Sri Yantra postcard. So if you want to
Nice.
do Lakshmi's mantra, you could go Om Shreem Kleem Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Do that 108 times, you'll feel something.
And if
So
you don't know how to say it or you didn't catch it, just go to our YouTube
yeah,
channel, go to playlist Mantra Monday, click on Lakshmi. I say it 108 times. So it'd
yes.
be almost impossible for you not to get it after 108
Yeah.
times. Vedguru Dev pounding it into your head.
Yeah.
So if you want wealth, abundance, and prosperity, focus on the Sri Yantra, the Bindu, and pray to Goddess Lakshmi
Yeah.
Devi.
Get back some money the government steals from us. That would be wonderful.
For sure.
Yeah. Also, I just bought, so I have all of my original paintings that are on the shop. The one painting I didn't have was the painting I sent to Vedguru Dev for Guru Purnima, the first year of the school and the first year of Vedguru Dev accepting his role as guru. So I don't know. I just wanted that painting. So I just wanted to share it with you guys because it came out. This is a pretty large painting. So it's
Nice.
18 by 24. And I'm just
Outstanding.
love it. It came out so good. So the quality is really good. So if you guys want to get the painting or anything, this something Shopify does, they'll like split up payments into 4 payments. So I'm paying $20 every 2 weeks. So instead of with taxes, it came out to about $80, but I think it's worth it. So yes,
So if you don't want to take the full amount hit, you could break it up
yeah,
into payment plans, and
yeah,
I guess it's 4 payments. You could break it
yeah,
up to, and yeah, if you want to support Veronica Vedgari Moksha's hand painted artwork, just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. We have all our artwork on shirts, tumblers, notebooks, and canvases, and she just showed you one of the canvases that she ordered from our shop. So
yeah.
yeah,
I'm just so
if you want
proud of
to
it.
look at Vedguru Dev doing the Holy Yagnifier on your wall every day, it's available.
Yeah, yeah. Pretend that you're at the holy Yagnifier burning all the things you want to swaha away. So, or the things you want to bring to you. So, yeah, it's
And
pretty
you could
beautiful.
visualize Vedguru Dev saying your name on the paper and burning up your problems over and
Yeah.
over, right? Or if you want to be in there in the physical form, that's a benefit for all of our members in our
Yeah.
Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Up to you. Whichever way works best for you, that is the best way.
Oh, maybe we can show a little clip of what the holy magnifier looks like, so people know what we're
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah, we could
You
show
want
it.
me to do that, or I don't know, you're
I
closer.
think I got it. Yeah, when in the soul talks, I can click on it, but the
Yes.
sad song, I'm a little further away.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll play it now. Our holy bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy yagnifier. Here's an example of it. The first request is for me, VEDAGURUDEV. Burn away all my obstacles, resistance, blockages for my Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. Clear the path for me to help as many people as possible with Kriya Yoga. Jai Babaji, not my will, but thy will be done. Burning all VEDAGURUDEV'S problems in the holy Yagna fire. Jyoti, 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 Soyam. Jyoti, 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 Param. Swaha.
Swaha.
Swaha. Even VEDAGURUDEV got to burn his problems up, you
Yeah.
know. A lot of people think I don't have to go through it. I got to go through it on a daily
Yeah.
basis too. So it's very liberating to see whatever problems you're going through in the present moment to go up and smoke. Wave bye bye. And
Bye-bye.
yeah, with that
Oh,
said,
yeah.
we got a new sound effect. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia.
Yes.
Bye, Felicia, to all your problems. Let's go. Sandy always says that, bye, Felicia. So I had a chance this week to
Yeah.
put it in our sound effect sound bank, you know. Bye,
Ah,
Felicia. So
love it.
anytime a problem tries to attach to you, just tell it.
Bye, Felicia.
I'm listen to it. You sound serious. Bye,
Bye,
Felicia.
Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Get
Ah.
lost, you know.
Well, Paul says hello. So he says, Namaste, other reflections of Source. Loka samasta sakina bhavantu. Love
Yeah,
it.
outstanding. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Sending peace, love, harmony, and freedom to all beings on all planes of existence. And all the reflections, all the sparks of the source out there. Sending peace, love, harmony your way.
Yes.
Loka samasta sukhino
Sakina
bhavantu.
bhavantu. Well, what is going on in the world right now? So, what I've discovered is Italy. I love Italy. It has become the first country to ban Bill Gates' lab grown fake meat. Let's just pray the rest of the world wakes up and I don't know, this real food is getting hard to come by. So, I don't know, something that's totally natural that hasn't been messed with, that's becoming really hard to find. So anything Bill Gates is doing with food, I do not trust. I don't want anything. Do not trust Bill Gates. So
Yeah, and any shout out to all the people in Italy.
yeah,
You know, we're not gonna take it no more. You know, take your lab grown meat and your preservatives and your processed food and all your narratives and your ghost stories. Put it where the sun don't shine.
yes,
Get out of here with that, right?
yes.
Yeah, you have a good operating systems with Windows, but what do you know about food or vaccines? Get out of here, you know?
Mhm. Wants to
What
decrease the
about
human
you on Epstein
population.
Island?
Oh,
Telling me what to do. You need to be better, right?
yes.
I,
And
I don't
apparently,
listen to anything the devil says. The devil is a liar.
yeah. So apparently Bill Gates is on the run. He's put his house on the market. He's canceled several of his gigs. I don't know, when the truth comes out, I think it's going to be worse than we realize. I don't know. I just something also is it's not just women that were abused. It was also men that are suffering. So through the I don't know that
Nice.
are suffering through their trauma. I think when we really find out the truth, it's going to be worse. So Bill Gates is he's hiding. Like
I'll make it short and sweet for you. They are losers.
yeah.
Losers, you know? Losers. So what? Oh, I got $1 billion in the bank. Still a loser. A bunch of ones and zeros, but still a loser, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, these people think they're above the law. They think We are sheep. We are losers. We're just regurgitators. We'll take their narrative and regurgitate it and tell all our friends, go to work around the water cooler. Oh, you see Bill Gates, he's such a humanitarian. Look what he did in Africa, blah, 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 blah. But when you start waking up, you start seeing the devil behind the curtain, the
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. And you say, oh, losers, right? They don't care about us. They throw us under the bus. Let me tell you what you should eat. You should eat lab-grown meat. No,
Oh
I'm not
no.
eating that. You don't control nothing over here. I'm not
Bye,
listening
Felicia.
to you. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Bill Gates. Bye, bye. See you later. Like, I don't listen to anything you say. So you really see, like, these people are ugly, and why we should boycott them. We shouldn't support it.
No,
So
with our
they get
dollars.
rich. Now I'm beginning to realize, like, you can only reach a certain threshold. So I'm questioning every billionaire, because that's like their old boy club,
Yeah.
like, you can't do business with us unless you get your hands dirty. We want everybody to get their hands dirty. So I don't know, it's ugly. So I don't trust any of them. When they say go right, I go left,
Yeah.
like, whatever they're talking about, goes in one ear and out the other. I'm just like, I don't listen to anything. I'm gonna listen to Bill Gates about food. I don't
Yeah.
listen to him about anything. Who is he?
I don't like people that hurt people. In your opinion, what is God's judgment from a yogic perspective? Like, I don't know. Like everything you do, everything you reap, everything you sow. Like, I don't know. There has to be repercussions for like people that hurt people, children, animals. It's just so ugly. I don't like your soul is so ugly to do that.
Yeah, like, people who hurt people, they're just, my guru would say, like, rookie mistake, or like a new soul mistake. Like,
Yeah.
this is not the way. And they're so stupid with their rituals and their sacrifices. You cannot reach a higher consciousness doing lower frequency things. It's just not possible. So, like, no matter what geometric symbol they have, or what ritual they do to their lower frequency being, whatever they want to call it, you can't reach, if you're rolling in the mud, you can't sit on a cloud. It's just not possible, right? You have to exhaust all that karma, all that loserness out of your system. You get nothing from hurting people. You should uplift people. You shouldn't hurt people. You're a sick psychopath hurting underage children and doing
Yeah.
sacrifices. This is total loser stuff, right? You get nothing from it. I don't understand. Like, like, look at the Nazis. They hijacked the swastika symbol, which is a symbol for good luck, wealth, and prosperity in India. What'd they get? Nothing. Where are they? Nowhere.
Yeah.
So these losers, their time is up. I'm glad that somebody's shining the light on them. We're not gonna take it no more. We're not giving you our tax dollars to go to your private island and do nefarious things with underage children. Get out of here, loser, right?
Yeah.
Fired. Like
I'm
Donald
just
Trump said in The Apprentice, you're fired.
You're fired.
You go.
You're fired too,
I
Donald
like
Trump.
you too. You get out of here too.
You
I
get out of
fired
here.
the firer, right? You fired. You work for us.
Uh,
You know?
yeah, they forgot that.
You work
I
for us. We don't work for you. We
I'm
tell you,
just
you're
like,
fired.
when you become that obscenely rich, is this just a hobby for them? Is this just something for fun for them? Are they that sick that this is just like they have no
I just
feeling.
think psychopaths hang out with psychopaths.
Yeah.
You know? I can't relate. Like, if I don't do drugs, I can't hang out with people who do drugs. I can't relate. So they have their inner circle, their good old boys club, where they you know, meet and do nefarious things. And
Yeah.
they're they're just, I don't know, they're just really losers. I can't relate, right? Like, I don't care how much money. If Bill Gates said, I'll give you $1 billion to do some nefarious to her children, I'll be like, no, I'm not doing none of that. You know?
Yeah.
I don't. Your money's no good over here. So I don't know. These if you're attached to money, you're easily controlled. But if you lead with your soul and your soul becomes your north star, then you can't be swayed. Your money's no good over here.
No.
Well, I got a big truck full of money. No, take it away.
Yeah.
Not doing
You
none of
get
that.
out of here.
So if you don't, if you don't do drugs, you're not going to go to Skid Row in downtown Los Angeles. What's the point? But if you're into that, then you're there. That's why people have said, I didn't know they were doing that. Yeah, sure, right. That's like me getting on a plane to Miami and not knowing I'm flying to Miami. Of course I know I'm flying to Miami. Save all your lies and all your fake narratives and your ghost stories. Get out of here with that. You
Yeah.
don't need it. So they're just habitual liars. I mean, that's to make a long story short. Are we trying to take a truth from habitual liars? Everything about them is a lie. Their whole life is a lie, right? All they do, and they look at us like sheep and slaves, and they come on TV and say, I had no idea, you know? You know?
Yeah. For them
You
to
know?
say they had no idea. I just saw a video of this guy who was hired. He was an architect, and he was hired at Epstein Island to like do I don't know, do some modifications on that home. And he said that like something felt off. It just like he was like all these young women walking around, and like the door, it was felt like a prison. It was just like it felt dark. It's like, and he was saying like for them to say they had no idea, it's like he even felt like something was off there. And he ended up not working for Epstein, but it's just like how anybody could tell that there's something wrong there. So you can just feel the
Yeah.
energy.
They spit in our face and slap us right across the face
Yeah.
with their habitual lies. Like, I didn't know what I know. I went there for the beach.
Yeah.
And you see, like Bill Clinton, look at the picture. Let me look at that again. Oh, that was a nice night. Like what?
I was on
So
vacation.
like, yeah, I was on vacation. I had
Yeah.
no idea. Shut up. You're habitual liars.
Yeah.
I see you, liar.
Yeah.
Liars tell lies. I
Dude.
see you. They just make up fake stories. They think we're stupid. Like, we can't tell you about aliens. You'll jump out the window. You're such a dummy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's how they look at us, like sheeps, like slaves. Like, we can't tell you. Why do I'm higher than you. You're a peasant. You're a commoner. I just tell you whatever I want. We and we laugh at you like the joke they are. If you're asking a habitual liar to tell you the truth, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Bye, Felicia.
I don't think they've ever told the truth.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia. Yeah. Bye, Epstein. Bye, Clintons. Bye, Gates. Bye, all of the above.
Yeah.
Like anybody who's been there. Bye. Go.
Bye.
We already know what you're
You go
about.
now. Also, I wonder like the consciousness of people that work at slaughterhouses, because I'm going vegetarian. It's just I didn't even look for these videos. They just come up. There's this one of this guy in a pen with like several pigs, and he's shooting the back of the pig's head, and you see all of the other pigs just turning their back on it because they are so disgusted and upset. These other pigs, they don't even want to see their friend die. And it was like, these pigs have a consciousness. It's like, that's what we're eating. I was just think like the terror and torture these animals go through. And then the guy that's doing it, he doesn't give a shit. I'm sorry. He doesn't care. He's just like these pigs, don't matter to them. But you can see their friends, the other pigs turning their back. They can't watch it. It just breaks my heart. I'm like,
yeah, like they don't care about us. Michael Jackson was right.
Yeah,
They don't care about us. They look at us like sheep. They'll send your neighbor to a war that has no meaning, that can't be won. They don't care if he gets his head blown off and he's dead. They don't care. Long as they get a boat tomorrow, that's all they care about. They don't care about us. They're not on the front line. They're sending our you know, underprivileged, you know, poor people out there. You go to any high school, you go to any ghetto, there's a big military office. Join the military. You get your
Yeah.
ass shot up for some fake narrative, freedom, democracy, you know, go to some faraway land. I mean, to break it down in simple terms, what does evil devil want? Devil wants war, murder, destruction, violence. What does God want, in my opinion? Peace, love, harmony, freedom, liberation. So you decide. It's real easy to see. What are we doing over here? We're going to war. Black flag. What are we doing
Yeah.
over here? Peace, love, harmony, uplifting all fellow men, regardless of flag, you know, race, color, religion, you know, all of the above. So
Yeah.
try to uplift everybody. I'm going to the white flag. Black flag,
Yes.
it stinks to me, you know.
Burn it.
I agree with you. Sometimes I go in a place and the energy is off. It stinks, you know. I'm like, I'm out of here. Don't even try to make sense of it.
Yeah, I'm outta
Don't try to
here.
investigate. I just make a U-turn and turn around and go out. I don't support bad energy, negative energy. So, like this guy, like, yeah, I want you to build a church for, you know, evil or whatever. Nah, no thanks. I'm out of here. You
Yeah.
know?
I'm not going to
Taking
be a
the
part of
first
that.
boat off this island, and if I have to, I'll swim back to Miami. I don't care, you know. I'm out of here. I don't like the energy, you know. But you see how they tell us. I didn't know. Well, I didn't know, you know.
Ignorance is bliss.
That's like me driving my car for 10 years. I didn't know it was white. It was white. My car's
Yeah.
white, you know. Like, you wake up.
I thought it was
you know?
purple.
Wake up, VEDAGURUDEV. You know, what color's my car? I didn't
Yeah.
know. We're flying to Miami. I didn't know. Why did you get on the plane to Miami if you didn't want to go to Miami? I don't know. I thought it was going to Austin, Texas. I didn't know. What I know?
Okay.
How did it happen? Now get out of here. You take your lies and shove it where the sun don't shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they think we're stupid. They just tell us
They do.
whatever. They run the same playbook over and over and over and over and over and over, and we still keep falling for it. Lucy pulls the football, we fall for it again, just like Charlie Brown. Today's the day I'm gonna kick the football. Nope. Whoop.
Nope.
Hit your head again.
Well, I don't know. Here's a karmic question. This might be a hard question. Maybe not. Other people might be thinking of this. If my life is governed by past karma and the divine will, do I actually have any agency? If I don't, how can I be held responsible for my actions or my spiritual progress?
Yeah, I
Or
don't
maybe-
think your karma is governed by your past. It's just it's like a reminder that, you know, we don't want to go down that path again, right?
Okay.
This is not the way, you know. So I don't think it is written, you know. You could always pivot, change course, change direction, and do better. I'm a perfect example of that, you know. Before Kriya Yoga, I did a lot of stuff I wasn't happy about, you know. Not on the Jeffrey Epstein level, but
Not that.
you know. So yeah, but you know, I pivot, change course, change direction, found out, like Baby Yoda said, this is not the way.
Not the way.
Right?
Yes.
So you know, so yeah, I don't think it's the end all be all. You could always be better and learn from your mistakes, self-observe yourself, self-inquire about yourself, and you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, you should
Not too
always
late.
try to be 1% better than you were yesterday, and yeah, just because you ate a cheeseburger 10 years ago, it's not over, you know. Learn from it. Not gonna do that again. I felt like I got hit by a truck. Not eating that cheeseburger, you know. So same thing with karma, you know.
Okay.
So I mean, I wouldn't attach to it or try to make sense of it. I
I'm
mean,
just thinking-
I don't think about karma anytime, you know. When I do my sadhana, I do what I do that uplifts me and makes me feel the good, and let the cards fall where they may lie, you know.
Yeah.
So actually, the
Yeah.
only time I think about karma when I'm on here.
Yeah.
When you asked me a
You're pretty-
karma question, I was like, oh yeah, I guess that is there, you know, but I really think about it. I do what I do, and
Ooh.
the kriyas that make me feel good, and then that's what I do. So
Yeah. Well, we have some comments building up. Snap, Crackle, Fizzle, or also known as Brendan, says, God bless everyone. God bless everyone. That's
God bless
nice.
everyone. God bless all beings on all planes of existence. Everybody out there, God bless you, wherever you're at.
Yeah. J. Close says, I got my package. Everything is good. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm so happy you
Oh,
got it.
outstanding.
Ah,
Okay, great. Yeah. Wear your 108 Raksha beads that you got from our Kriya Yoga shop under your shirt, and make sure they touch your skin. The sutra, which I got
yeah.
here, wrap it around your wrist 3 times. Give some space, give some wiggle room, like put your index finger in there, tie it, and then cut off the string. And
Yeah.
hopefully it gives you protection out there on the mean streets of Ohio, J. Clo.
Yeah.
And we all need some extra protection. And if you don't have a mantra that you go to, then go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/VEDAGURUDEV. Go to playlist, click on the playlist, and I think we have 10, 11 up there
Yeah.
now, and just see which
More to
one
come.
resonates with you. And yeah, you could do your mantra japa on your 108 Raksha beads, one mala,
Yeah.
whichever one.
Or you could just do Om 108 times. You'll
Yeah,
feel a click.
Om is great too.
Yeah.
If you don't resonate with any particular deity, then Om is great.
Yeah.
Om is outstanding. You can never go wrong with Om.
Yeah.
Like Lahiri Messiah said, if you don't know Om, you're an ass.
You're an ass. A donkey.
So anybody can say Om. Om is readily available to
Yeah.
everybody, right? Actually, I think I have a Om sound effect. Let me
Yes.
hit the Om. There it is. Nice.
Feels so peaceful.
Or if you resonate with Babaji, go Om Kriya Babaji Namom.
Kriya Babaji Namam.
It's his
We do
direct
it
phone
at
line.
Babaji's direct phone number. Call him directly, right? We do it. You hear it in the beginning and the end of each live stream.
Yeah.
And we also do it live at the end of each soul talks and satsangs. So yeah, whichever mantra resonates with you and uplifts you and gets you through the day, then that is the best mantra.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you got your Raksha beads. And anybody else out there wants to have Raksha beads, we have it on our Kriya Yoga shop. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. It's the very first thing. Click on it and place your order. I think
I only have 7 left.
Vedgari Moksha, 7 left. Get it quick. Going fast.
Or you can buy it from Vedguru Dev. He has a limited,
If
so
you're
unlimited.
if you're outside of America.
Yes. But mine, I'm throwing in the Sri Yantra postcard to meditate to for free. So you get a bonus picture. So absolutely free. Oh, and also, J. Clo, I was thinking
Outstanding.
maybe if you, to help with your bad dreams, maybe if you wear your Raksha beads, that might protect you too. So just a
Yeah,
thought.
that's a good idea. I wear my Raksha beads to sleep also,
Yeah.
So, we need protection in this physical plane and the dream state plane and all of the above, right?
Yeah.
They're constantly bombarding our atmosphere, our shield with their psyops and
Bing, bing,
their
bing, 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 bing.
lower frequencies.
Oh, Brendan says, what do you consider to be mastery over the first 2 energy centers? Thank you.
Depends what energy centers you're talking about. Are you talking about the bandhas, the chakras, mastery? I don't know. I don't really think about mastery too much either. I just kind of do what I do, and it kind of takes me. So mastery is kind of a loose term, you know, like have I ever mastered the two lower energy centers? I don't know, maybe, you know. So but I don't, that's not really my goal.
Yeah.
Like I'll just do what I do, and if I master it, cool. And if I don't, that's cool too. So I don't really have any expectations of mastery. I just kind of do my sadhana, and it takes me where it takes me. So
So it
oh,
is
I
the
saw he just said
chakras.
the
Yeah.
chakras. Oh,
So the root.
so the lower two chakras, let's say the root chakra, the Muladhara, and the sacral chakra, the Sahadhisthana, right? Mastery over that would be, I would say, the root chakra, anchoring yourself, grounding yourself. The lower three chakras are where the more, how can I say, lower frequencies dwell, right? Like desires, ego, jealousy. So mastery would be overcoming those kind of lower frequencies and kind of anchoring yourself and not getting attached to any of those lower frequencies, you know? So I would just say, in my opinion, that would probably be mastery over it, because you want to kind of clean your house in the bottom chakras, let's say the bottom three chakras. And I like to look at my navel chakra, my manipura, as a fire pit. So I'm once I'm transcending and bringing my energy up, I'm throwing all that junk lower frequency into the fire pit in my manipura. So you want to clean your house and get your house clean before you go up. And they say your heart chakra, your anahata, is the bridge to the higher spiritual chakras. So we're trying to clean our house before we go up, you know? Like, okay, this room is clean. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. And before we go to the spiritual chakras, we're not having any lower frequencies follow us up, right? We already burned them all up in our fire pit, our manipura chakra, and you know, we can exist in a state of being without any attachments from the lower chakras. So that's kind of how I would look at it. Yeah, I would just the lower two chakras, I would collect all that junk that no longer serves you, those lower frequencies. I would throw it into the fire pit of the manipura chakra and burn it up. And
Yeah.
once you have no trash in your house and your house is clean, then bring your energy up, you know?
Bye, Felicia.
So
Sorry.
bye, Felicia. All those lower frequencies, bye, Felicia. Yeah, exactly, right? So burn them all up so they don't follow you when you go up, you know? Because once you start going up, you don't want to go back down to burn it again. So you kind of want to check, right? It's everything burned up, ready to go up. Okay,
Yep.
good. You know, let's go up, you know? Or oh, wait a minute, we got something lingering here. We got to burn that too.
Bye,
So a
Felicia.
lot of our technique, like Bastrika, you know, you kind of collect it and put it in the fire, throw it in the fire, you know? Our inner yagna, our manipura chakra. So I would say mastery is burning up all those lower frequencies that no longer serve you, and your navel chakra, and then you're free. Your Sushumna Nadi, your Kundalini is free flowing to go up. Right? You've done all the work, and you no blockages, no resistance, no obstacles, so it's free to go up. You know,
Yes.
elevator to the penthouse suite.
Polyester has a profound thing to say. She says, "Good day, all. Evil is live backwards. Evil lives."
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely agree with polyester. Evil is living backwards, right? Like,
Yeah.
I can't comprehend, you know, it's this idiocracy to me. Like, what are they doing? You know, you get nowhere, you know, by, you know, hurting people and violence and sacrifice, and all this is gross, you know?
Yeah.
You're such losers. Losers.
Losers.
Bye, Felicia. Hit it again.
I'm on it.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Losers.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye,
Right.
Felicia.
So, bye, Felicia, right? Such losers, right? Yeah, they're just, it's a new soul. It's like a rookie mistake. Like, this is not the way. This is loserish, you know. Oh,
Yeah.
and polyester. Let me know if you got your Ruksha beads in
Yes.
Australia
I'm
also. You
so
know,
excited.
I, I think Darren got his, and
Yeah.
yeah, let me know if it arrives safely from Thailand to Australia. When you send the mail from Thailand, it's like rolling the dice. So I
Yeah.
always like to know it got there. I think Darren got his in the UK. So polyester, if you got it, and Mariana in Canada, let me know.
Yeah. I want us to send the whole world Raksha beads. Everybody needs
Ruksha
some
beads
Raksha
to the
beads.
whole world.
You get a Raksha bead. You get a Raksha bead.
Right. Oprah Winfrey of Kriya Yoga. You
Yeah.
get 108 Ruksha beads, and you get 108 Ruksha beads, and you get 108 Ruksha beads. Everybody, right?
Yes.
In America, you get them from Veronica. Outside America, let me
Yes.
know, and I'll check if I can send it to you.
Yeah. Oh, she said polyester says check the mail just before nothing yet. Oh,
Oh, nuts.
yeah.
All
Nuts.
right. Well, hopefully it's on the way, you know.
Yeah.
They told me 2 to 3 weeks, I guess, you know. So they probably put it on a boat. Boat takes a while from Thailand to Australia. It's coming.
Yeah. Well, J. Clo has a question for us. He says, people online say something big is coming in 2026. Do you feel anything?
Yeah, it could be, but we stay ready so we don't have to get ready, right? So we're not waiting on anybody. We do our inner work, and when we reach a higher state of consciousness, we're open, you know. Most people who are waiting for somebody to save them or something to happen, you know, this is a good opportunity for you to do your inner work, you know. So when something does happen, you have the heightened awareness, you have the higher consciousness to be receptive to it and aware, you know. Most people out here, they're sleepwalking with their eyes open. So even if God showed himself, they're going to say it's AI or whatever. So, you know, so it's going to be invisible to them. If you're dwelling in lower frequencies, higher frequencies are invisible to you. So, you know, do your inner work, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So if there's a shift in consciousness, you're aware of it, you know? So that's my plan, you know? That's how I go about it.
So what you just said, like doing your inner work and not dwelling in lower frequencies, is that the most important virtue or quality I should cultivate right now to be more receptive vessel for the Kriya teachings?
Yeah, I would just say do the kriyas that uplift you, and don't get attached to any narrative, no ghost stories, and just, you know, have an open mind and clear the path, take the trash out to the curb, and you know, be a good nuclear power plant of unconditional love, a good radio antenna picking up the divine signal. So if something happens, cool. If something doesn't happen, that's okay too. You know, we just keep going. We're not waiting for anybody to save us. We're doing our own inner work, and you know, regardless of what happens, unshakable mountain. You know, so use this time right now. There's a lot of landmines and a lot of
Yeah.
psyops out here, and they're trying to get under your skin, dance around, push your buttons. You know, heighten your awareness and use it as an opportunity to practice. Like, okay, I got this. I don't care what happens in this Maya delusional world. Unshakable mountain. That's what VEDAGURUDEV'S said. No matter how much it rains, unshakable mountain. No matter how much snow, unshakable mountain. No matter how much wind, unshakable mountain. No matter how much sun, unshakable mountain. So
Yeah.
whatever Donald Trump says, unshakable mountain. Whatever happens in Iran,
Yeah.
unshakable mountain. Whatever Israel does, unshakable mountain. Whatever happens in what was that country called? Venezuela, unshakable mountain. No matter what happens in this world, unshakable mountain. And you kind of sharpen your sword, you know, iron sharpens iron. So you're like, okay, I got this. So when something big comes, you're like, oh, I'm ready for this. I got this, you know,
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this day. Or if nothing happens, then you just keep going, you know. So yeah, so if the world shifts, that would be a beautiful thing. I hope the whole world wakes up, and sees like they don't care about us.
They don't.
Our leaders are doing nefarious things, liars are telling lies, this type of stuff. So yeah, hopefully people do start waking up and don't believe the
Yeah.
don't take the truth from a habitual liar, if you know what I'm saying. So use your own discernment, your own discrimination to make your own decision. What's best for you and what's best for your family. Don't listen to anybody, You will own nothing and be happy. Yeah, sure.
Really?
Yeah, sure. Cool story, Wizard of Oz. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm not taking advice from a guy dressed like Darth Vader, And you're not my slave master. Get out of here, You control nothing here. Nothing,
Yeah.
So, but they're gonna try,
They sure will.
I mean,
Well, see, Polly Esther's, she says Aussie customs. Yeah.
yeah,
Sounds like
Thai customs
Thailand.
too. Yeah, exactly. Well, hopefully it gets there,
J. Chloe wants to know, do you know if the masters ate meat?
The Ascended Masters, the Kriya Masters. I mean, I could just say from my own experience, no, we didn't eat meat. I mean, there wasn't even meat available in the Himalayan mountains, So even if I wanted to eat meat, it wasn't like a KFC was on the corner, So it was not available. They're all vegetarians, I know yogis who have never eaten meat in their whole life. Never. They don't even eat eggs. So they're veg all the way, So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's not saying it's the right way. That's just the way they do it. So even if I wanted to eat meat, there was not available in the Himalayan mountains. I mean, when you go to the bigger cities like Delhi, Mumbai, yeah, probably, But up there, it was not available. So we were all indirectly vegetarians.
Yeah. No choice. I'm a vegetarian. But you stuck with
That's
it.
right.
You decided you did, even after that, you decided, you know what, I'm going meatless. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it makes me feel light. It makes me feel good. So
Yeah.
yeah, I, I stayed pretty meatless. But if I'm in Austin, Texas, and I'm by Terry Black's, don't push me. I'm close to
Yeah.
the edge. That brisket be calling me, So I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm a food Nazi.
Yeah.
But majority of the time, if I go to somebody's house and they offer me meat, I'll just eat it just to please them, not be disrespectful, But if my choosing my daily diet, yeah, not really,
Yeah. I don't lately when I do eat meat, I'm just like I just thank the animal for its sacrifice, like, for the chicken that I'm
That's good.
eating. So I say thank you. So maybe that makes it you're not eating so much karma from the death of that animal, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. Well,
Yeah,
J.
I
Cole,
mean, nobody out here is perfect. Like Patanjali says, the line of God is not a straight line, it's a zigzag. We
yeah,
all fall off every once in a while. If I go to my daughter's friend's birthday or my daughter's birthday, I'm gonna have a slice of cake. Doesn't make me less of a yogi. It's not like I can't be a part of the club. I just, when in Rome, do what Romans do. So,
yeah,
but tomorrow's a new day. I'll get back to it. Just I'm not going out there buying cake. Let's put it to you that way.
yeah.
If it's in front of
You're
me,
not searching for it.
you don't want a piece of cake. Well, why not?
When in Rome.
Okay. Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, J. Cole he's saying, I'm thinking of leaving meat. Me too.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but you have to do what's best for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes throughout your life, like most of my life, I drank Pepsi. My mind tricked me to think I needed Pepsi to stay up all night. I needed caffeine so I could, not fall asleep while I was DJing. But one day I just felt a click. I just can't do it no more. I
Can't
can't
do it.
treat my body like an amusement park. I got one body my whole life. I got to take care of this body. I got to maintain it. So, yeah, but I wouldn't force anybody to be vegetarian. It's a decision you have to come at your own timing, you know? So, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. One day I just felt that click and it just didn't resonate with me
Bye,
anymore.
Felicia.
And I'm like, okay, bye, Felicia.
Sorry.
Get, bye, Felicia. No more.
Bye, Felicia.
No more.
Bye, Felicia.
One more.
Bye, Felicia.
Okay. I'm a
Bye,
child.
Felicia.
Narveen Arjuna is here. He says, "Hello, everyone. I got in a little late. Better late than never."
Glad to have you here, Naveen Arjuna. Whatever questions you have, we'll answer them wholeheartedly. Real estate, Thailand, wise, or all of the above,
Yeah.
you know? So we're an open book. We answer all questions, non-spiritual and spiritual, wholeheartedly as best we can.
Yeah, speaking of food, I'm just like thinking like making my own food. Like I was thinking about making my own bread. There's a bread called Ezekiel bread, and it's just like you sprout all the seeds and it gives it more life force. And I was thinking I should start sprouting again because that like has all the life force and like food that
Nice.
has the power of the sun in it. I want to just eat food that has more life force in it. So I feel like my body's craving it. But then my body will want some protein, want some meat. It's just like, want some chicken. I don't. I just have to listen to my body and it'll tell me what it needs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, your body is the best doctor, the best dietitian, the best nutrition. So always listen to your body, right? You know, and other people, they might do something that works for them, but they don't live in your body, so they have no clue how you feel. So it's not one size fits all. Like I always say, Kriya yoga, we test it, we
Yeah.
experienced it, we feel it, we know it. So I would test everything out and see
Yeah.
what works best for you.
No judgment. Well, Narveen Arjuna says that Jesus did eat fish, and so did the Pandavayas, Kauravya, and in the Mahabharata.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, they obviously were higher frequency beings and they know what their body needed. So, no judgment here. You
Yeah.
know, some people, veg is the way. Like I said, if you like meat in the Himalayan mountains, it's not readily accessible, you know, so you're indirectly a vegetarian, you know. But I don't know, if Jesus felt uplifted by eating fish, then who am I to judge? He probably knew exactly what his body needed. You know, if you're a higher frequency being and you eat fish, doesn't make you a less of an enlightened being, you know. So
Yeah.
said Jesus probably knows best, you know, for sure. So if you're uplifted by fish, then well, yeah, why not? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, and also fasting, like that'll like heals your body. And I was just thinking, like, we're taught that like we need 3 meals a day. We don't need so
Yeah,
much food too. So
yeah.
when you,
Try intermittent fasting. Try to fast as much as you can. You know, you'll see quickly. Like, I mean, I only eat one time a day. You know, so I pretty much intermittent fast 24 hours. You know, so but that works for me. But do what works for you. Try it out. You know, I would say if you're trying to lose weight, fasting is definitely the fastest way to lose weight. I would choose it over exercise and everything, because if you're not intaking food, there's not food to burn up, so it just burns your fat. So it's a
yeah,
good math equation. So
yeah, change your
yeah, but I
relationship
would
with
see
food.
I would see what works best for you, but you'd be surprised. Your mind tricks you. Oh, we can't do that. We can't fast. That's for Buddha. That's for enlightened yogis. They do that. But when you do it, you're like, oh, that was easy. And if you find yourself having trouble fasting, just keep your mind busy doing something. Whatever project you have, or clean your house, or change your oil, or whatever. To keep your mind busy, you won't even think about food. When you're how could I say, what do they say, idle hands are the devil's work, right? When you're just sitting still, then your mind starts getting activated and thinking about food. But
Yeah,
if you're keeping your mind busy doing stuff, you won't really think about food too much, you know? You're just, oh, I forgot to eat today. Good, you know?
I just had this insight. I haven't done it yet, but this is what I was thinking. I was thinking after I eat, just go on like a 5-10 minute walk after I eat, every time I
Yeah,
eat. So,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, walking meditation, enjoy nature and enjoy the sky, you know, enjoy the sun, you know? Yeah, that'd be great, you know?
Yeah. So, putting it, Veronica, do it. I have these great ideas. It's just I have to do it. uh,
Yeah.
well, we're at the top of the hour. Are you ready for a list?
Yeah, let's go into our weekly list. And also on our YouTube channel, we have a new playlist. I think it's called Master's Wisdom, which is all these lists. I think we have 20, 30 up there now.
Yeah,
And
I can't believe
on
it.
our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have a classroom that's dedicated to Master's Wisdom, all of our lists. So we got a lot of good ones. I just put up one for Babaji. You know, I forgot to put up for New Year. I put it up. You know, we started the
Yes.
new year 2026 off right, you know? And I was like, where's my Babaji Master Wisdom quote? I know I said a Babaji one. So, life calls during New Year. I forgot to put up the list of Babaji. So it's up there now, you know?
Yeah,
It's
I
on
was
our
just
YouTube
watching it.
channel. And if
Yeah,
you're on our master class, it's in our classroom.
yeah.
Master's Wisdom.
Yeah, I was just watching it this morning and I was just like, wow, Babaji, he has some great wisdom. I was just like, yeah, even though it was months ago, it still it's just so good. I forgot that one. Yeah. Do your sadhana.
And it's very
And
festive. I got my New Year's glasses on. Happy New Year. Got my New Year's hat on. Babaji, Mataji, and all the, you know, Shiva, Lakshmi, and Ganesh. They all have their New Year's hats on too. So, you know, it's a good one.
yeah. Yeah, that was one where Paul was with us. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
wow. That was a nice memory.
Yeah.
Well, my quote is from that was given to me by Mariana. So this one is 10 quotes by Niccolo Machiavelli. So who was Niccolo Machiavelli? Niccolo Machiavelli was a Florentine diplomat, author, philosopher, and historian who lived during the Italian Renaissance. He is best known for his political treatise, The Prince, written around 1513, but not published until 1532, 5 years after his death. So I have 10 quotes by Niccolo Pallavilla. So, one, everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are. 2, it is easier to dominate people who are being fooled. 3, men are driven by a number of forces, and among them is the fear of the unattainable things. 4, the wise man does not expose himself unnecessarily to danger, since there are few things for which he cares sufficiently. 5, the wise man does not lay hold of the literal meaning of the words, but rather the meaning behind them. 6, it is better to act and repent than not to act and regret. 7, the people are more apt to be led astray by their passions than their reason. 8, any man whose worth in his virtue must be careful about what he says, for he is often misjudged. He who is excessively careful is an impediment to his own progress. 10, it is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. So those are my 10 quotes by Niccolo Machiavelli. So, yes.
10 quotes from the Russian philosopher Niccolo Machiavelli. I'm not familiar, but I'll do my
Me
best, you
either.
know?
I'm probably Niccolo Machiavelli. I am sorry if I butchered your name. So, number 1, everyone sees that you appear to be everyone sees that you appear to be. Few experience what you really are.
Yeah, so everybody wants to have their own projections of you become your projections of you. So they want you to fit in their box. They want you to fit in their cage. They want you to be what they want you to be. They don't want to realize your true essence, your true being. So they always want to put their projections and make their projections your projections, and they want you to be what they want you to be. They want you to fit in their box. They want you to be in their cage. And when you don't want to be in their cage or their box, it frustrates them, you know? They want to be in control of your life. Let me tell you what you're feeling in your body right now, you know? Let me tell you what you should think. Let me tell you who you should vote for. Let me tell you, you should do this, you should do that, you know, you should do that, you know? But when you take control and you take your power back, you do whatever you want. Be a free bird out here. Don't be in anybody's box or anybody's cage. You know, we've been conditioned and distracted and identified with our whole life. We don't need that no more. Just be whoever you want to be. And especially if somebody's not putting food on your family's table or roof over your head, who cares what they say? Take your projections and get out of here. Bye, Felicia. So we let them all go, right? We don't need them. Take them out of here, you know? So, yeah, it always frustrates people when they can't control you and you won't fit in their box. Get in that box, VEDAGURUDEV, you know? You know, you should believe this, you should do that, you should. Anybody starts a sentence with you should, just get away from that person. I'll do whatever I want. I'm a free bird. I'm going to fly as close to the sun as I can. And that's, you know, I don't need your permission. I don't need your approval. I'll just do whatever I want. So, yeah, when you start taking control of your power and becoming the king or queen of your castle, stop listening to anybody. And if you have the mantra, I don't work for you. You don't put food on my table, roof over my head, money in my pocket. You get rid of a lot of these people. I don't care anything what you say, you know? What do you think about Donald Trump? Nothing. It doesn't exist in my universe, you know? Who? He don't put money on my table, you know? Food on my table, money in my pocket, roof over my head, so doesn't exist. Who? I'm an ally here. Who? So, yeah, when you stop letting people take control of your life and tell you who you are, which is the funniest joke, the only person who knows who you really are is you. You know, anybody, let me tell you a story about your body, you know? Doctor, please tell me how I feel inside myself. Well, I don't know. You're feeling kind of depressed today. No, doctor, I'm not, you know? Yes, you are. You know?
I know what I'm feeling.
You know? I don't think it's a good idea to go to war. Yes, it's a very good idea. It's freedom and democracy. We need all that, you know? I don't think it's a good idea. Shut up, you know? Who are you, you know? We're going.
Yes.
Bye, Felicia.
You work for us. Bye, Felicia. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Bye, Felicia.
Tired of you, Felicia. I'm not listening to you no more.
Bye, Felicia.
You know? Get out of here. So don't let other people's projections become your projections. Just laugh at them. I'll do whatever I want. I'm a free bird. You know, I don't want to be in your box. I don't want to be in your cage.
Yeah. Well, number 2, it is easier to dominate people who are being fooled.
Yeah, that is the playbook, you know, divide and conquer, you know, like people who are in a state of fear and open to being told what to do. It's easy to dominate them, you know. We should go to war. You should get on an airplane and get your ass shot up for some fake narrative, you know. Easy to dominate. It's for freedom. Wink, wink. It's for democracy. Wink, wink. We're liberating the people. Wink, wink. You know. So like, you know, when you wake up out of that slumber, my guru would say most people are sleepwalking with their eyes open. You know. So when you stop being a zombie and NPC, you start waking up. Like, wait a minute, that don't make no sense. You know. Like, and you see they lie directly to our face. They spit in our face. They smack us upside the head. You know, like, how many of the Epstein victims have you interviewed? Raise your hand if you've been interviewed by Pam Bondi. Then,
Crickets.
you know, nobody, right? What about the stock market? We ain't asking you about the stock market.
Yeah.
We're asking you about people who have been sexually abused. I don't know.
I don't know.
Who? That happened? I don't know what happened. Get out of here, you know?
Yeah.
So you see they look at us like sheep. They look at us like slaves, and we're easily fooled. We're easy to dominate. We're easy to let. Why are you thinking? We've done all the thinking for you. Let me tell you what's really happening out here, you know? That's how they look at us, right?
Yeah.
Don't think. You shouldn't try to make sense out of any of this, you know? You should just regurgitate. We need regurgitators, not thinkers. Just do what we tell you to do, you know? Think what don't you work for us? No.
No.
You work for us. You're our slave. You do what we tell you. So, yeah, when you start waking up and taking your power back, you see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. You see the 3D chess pieces on the board. You start waking up like, what? Nah, I ain't doing that, you know? I want no part of this clown show, this monkey show, you know? Like,
Ugh.
get me out of this Maya delusional craziness, you know?
Get me out of
Idiocracy is
it.
not a movie, it's a documentary.
uh, well, the third quote, the segue into what you were just saying, he says, men are driven by a number of forces, and among them is the fear of unattainable things.
Yeah, so people are driven by their desires and their ambitions. So you know, my mother used to say, "Shoot for the stars, maybe you hit the moon." So unattainable things, it kind of it becomes a game to them to try to attain that, you know. But when you become satisfied and content where you're at in the present moment, you're not really trying to obtain anything. You're just enjoying the present moment. So you don't care about ambition or drive or
Yeah.
desires. I'm satisfied where I'm at in the present moment. I like my life and how it is. I'm not trying to make it better, you know. Maybe one day I could buy a solid gold airplane. Maybe one day I can't. I don't have
Yeah.
no expectations. Let's see where happens. So I'm pretty satisfied and content, and I wake up with a smile on my face every day. I feel pretty good, you know. So, you know, every
Yeah.
day is an adventure. Every day I wake up like, how's Baba G gonna surprise me today? Never disappoints.
Yeah.
There's never a dull
No.
moment. It's always a test as a yogi. So I got enough on my plate. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
put more on my plate. I'm pretty
Yeah.
satisfied. Life is pretty good. So
Yeah.
that's
My
kind of
plate is
my
full.
perspective. Like, you know, I'm not trying to obtain anything that I don't have. I'm enjoying what I do have, you know? So I enjoy the present moment. I'm satisfied and content in the present moment. And that guides me and helps me get through the day. Wake up with a smile on your face. Life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful. Well, number 4. The wise man does not expose himself unnecessarily to danger, since there are few things for which he cares sufficiently.
Yeah, so life is hard enough without making it harder on yourself. Don't expose yourself to danger. Keep out of situations. You know, if you know they're doing nefarious things over there, don't go over there. Go the opposite way, you know?
Yeah.
So don't make life harder on yourself. That's why, you know, like external things, alcohol, drugs, life is hard enough without making it harder with that type of stuff, you know? So how could I say, do the things that uplift you and make you feel the best. Don't make your life harder. You know, don't try to put yourself in situations that you don't need to be in. You know, the best cure is prevention, you know, so we don't get in a situation so a situation can't happen to us. So we try to stay away and don't make your life harder, right? Life's hard enough without, you know, I don't know, drinking and driving, using drugs, and I don't know, whatever else, gossip, you know, judgment. Don't make your life harder. It's hard enough, you know. Try to stay happy with a smile on your face and stay out of situations. Stay away from toxic, bad people, because then you'll be a product of your environment. Maybe if there are 4 people that are toxic, maybe you'll be the 5th. So or surround yourself with people that uplift you. Rising tides lift all boats, and Stay away from these losers out here.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Yes.
Bye, Felicia.
Number 5 quote by Niccolo Machiavelli. He says, the wise man does not lay hold of the literal meaning of the words, but rather the meaning behind them.
Yeah. So you begin to see, like, anybody could say words in the air. It has no meaning. What has the meaning is the energy behind the words, you know? I could say I'm the most enlightened being, but if my energy doesn't represent that and I'm not living by example, it has no meaning. It's just words
Yeah.
in the air. It's clouds passing in the sky. It's water under the bridge. It's waves on the ocean, you know? So you should always take action and don't talk about it, be about it. You know, my guru says, we don't talk about Kriya yoga, we do Kriya yoga. So I want to lead by example, you know? I'm not just giving lip service or word salad to a bunch of stuff out here. Yeah, in the Himalayan mountains, this and that, you know, I have documentation. I live it, you know?
Yeah.
Don't talk about it, I be about it. So, yeah, I mean, your words should always represent your energy, and you should always have great energy, you know? So
Yeah.
if your words aren't backed up by your energy, it's just a bunch of hot air in the wind, you know? Anybody could say anything, you know? Look at me, I'm Batman and I'm flying. Why don't you fly like Batman? Okay. Oh, guess I'm not Batman. You know, Superman or whatever. You know, so
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. So your energy is more important than your words. Anybody could say a bunch of hot air in the wind. It doesn't matter, you know? What matters is the energy you put behind it, you know?
Heck yeah. You're a Kriya yogi. You don't talk about it, you do Kriya yoga. So we
We
be
don't talk
about it.
about Kriya yoga, we do Kriya yoga,
Yeah.
right?
That's right.
There's a lot of storytellers out here, you know, a lot of ghost stories, a lot of narrative. We don't need more of that. We need more action. Kriya
Yes.
means action, so we're action yogis. We don't talk about Kriya, we do Kriya.
We do Kriya yoga. A number 6 quote is, it is better to act and repent than not to act and regret. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, act and repent, you know? I mean, I would just do the right thing from the beginning. I wouldn't
Yeah.
repent for anything, you know? Like,
Hmm.
why do I have to be forgiven for something I did? You know, I would just do the right thing. Be righteous on your path always, right? You don't have nothing to repent for, you know? So I understand what he's saying. It's better to act than not to act, but I don't need to repent for anything. I don't, you know, if I
Yeah,
do the
you did
good
it.
things every day, I don't have to repent for anything, you know? Why do I have to ask for forgiveness for anything? I walk the righteous path. I have nothing to repent for, you know?
Yeah.
I'm doing the best I can out here, you know? Is it perfect? No, but I'm trying my best, you know? I'm acting, you know? So like I said, we are action yogis. We take action. We don't talk about Kriya, we do
Do
Kriya, you
Kriya
know?
yoga.
So got nothing to repent for, you know? VEDAGURUDEV, do you want to repent? You know, you put your hand in the wrong place on that asana. Nope. It
Oh my
happened the way
gosh.
it happened. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know? So, and most of the people that want you to repent, they need to repent, right? Instead of pointing at me, point at yourself. Go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and be better yourself, right?
Yeah.
Who are you to judge anybody, right? You need to repent. You need to repent, you know?
Bye, Felicia.
I'm doing the best I can. Bye,
Yeah.
Felicia. Get lost.
I ain't repenting for anything.
I ain't
Ah,
repenting for anything. I'm
yeah.
walking the righteous path, and I got nothing to repent for.
Yeah.
I'm pretty satisfied and content where I'm at in the present moment, you
Yeah.
know? So
No
nothing to
guilt.
be ashamed of, no guilt, no repent, you know? Nothing to repent for.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Well, number 7 quote, uh, he says, the people are more apt to be led astray by their passions than their reason. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, desires, passions, you know, they lead you astray. Temptation, you know? that little devil on your shoulder, he's
Yeah.
very powerful. You know, go over there, right? You know, he can't talk to you that way. Give him a knuckle sandwich, you know? You know? So, you know, it's out here, but you
Yeah.
gotta not have an emotional reaction. You gotta be the king or queen of your castle and control, right? Like, I ain't going there. I'm not that person no more, you know. But they'll test you out here for sure. They'll cut you
Yes.
off in traffic. They'll gossip you. They'll talk bad behind your back. All of the above. You know, sometimes you just got to take a few minutes, take a couple deep breaths, and say, okay, all right. You know, almost got me. You know, almost got me. Sometimes you got to dance it off.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go around the corner too fast. I stub my toe. I just dance it off. Okay, whew, got
Yeah.
me. You know, all
You
right.
almost got me.
All right, back to it. All right, good one. Almost, you know? You're trying, you know?
Yeah.
Not going to go there. Not going down that road. I don't want to dwell in that pit of despair, you know?
Yep.
Trying to be better every day, right? Learn from
Yep.
my
Not today.
mistakes, you know? Self-observe myself. I make it a practice myself. I wake up, I look at myself in the mirror. All right, how are we going to be better today? Let's be 1% better. We ain't got to go 100%. Just a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
You know, and then before I go to bed, reflect. What do we do good today? Let's take accountability for what we did. What do we do that we could have did better, you know? So when you have that self-inquiry, that self-observance in your life, then it helps you, you know, get through
Yeah.
life a lot better. So yeah, you know, so yeah, do the best you can out here because it's crazy.
Yes. Good reminder. A number 8 quote, any man whose worth is in his virtue must be careful about what he says, for he is often misjudged.
Yeah, so your water in your body is always listening, so you should always speak highly to the water in your body, you know, and you should always choose your words correctly, you know, because I mean, about the judgment part, in my opinion, it really doesn't matter what other people judge. I say what I say, I do what I do, and if you're gonna judge me, that's your karma, not my karma, you know. So
Yeah.
I try to, I don't want to be an actor in your movie. I'm a free bird, you know. Like, whatever your judgment is, you know,
Yeah.
ABCU. I don't need you, you know. Bye, Felicia, for your judgment. So like,
Bye, Felicia.
yeah, bye, Felicia. You know. So like, yeah. So I don't know. You should always choose the words that you use correctly because the water in your body's listening. You should always speak highly about yourself. You know, you don't want to speak things into existence. Life is hard enough without speaking bad to yourself. You should always have self-love and you should always uplift yourself, right? You should always be your biggest cheerleader for yourself.
Yeah.
So, and when you have that perspective, that mindset, then you could uplift yourself and, you know, what other people's judgment are, you know, what difference does it make, you know?
Yeah.
Let it hit your shield and dissolve on impact, right? I do what I do, and if you don't approve or you don't give me permission, it doesn't matter. I don't work for you, right?
Yeah.
I don't know you from a can of paint.
Yeah. Who?
Who are you? You know, you don't
Yeah.
exist in my universe.
Number 9 quote is he who is excessively careful is an impediment to his own progress. Hmm.
Yeah, you should always self-observe yourself, self-inquiry about yourself, and walk lightly out here in this Maya delusional world. It's a war zone. There are a lot of landmines. You don't want to step on these landmines. You don't want to attach to any narrative. You want to become the detached witness and just watch this Maya delusional world go by from your seat in the movie theater audience, eating your
Yeah.
popcorn. Don't have no dog in the fight. I can't control this outcome. I'm not attached to it. It doesn't serve me in the present moment. Detached witness. Swaha. Detach, let
Swaha.
go. Detach, let go. I don't want your ghost story to become my ghost story. I don't want your narrative to become my narrative. You know, I don't want your mindset to become my mindset, you know. just a detached witness, don't don't want to step on any landmines out here. Just being the creator of my own universe, making it exactly how I want it to be, and staying away from other people's ghost story and narratives.
Yeah.
Bye,
So
Felicia.
always become the detached witness. Say bye, Felicia, to all
Yeah.
those unnecessary narratives and attachments. We don't need it. Life is hard enough out here.
Well, number 10 quote, my last quote for you is, "It is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles." Ooh.
Yeah, so like you should honor and be proud of who you are. When you go in the bathroom and look at yourself in the mirror, you should be proud of who you see looking back at you. You know what other people's titles are and what awards you win, what difference does it make? The greatest award of all is being the best person you can be, loving people unconditionally, um, helping people, as many people as possible. I haven't said this in a while. Have a Santa Claus list of people you've helped. Cue the sound effect. Vedgari Moksha. Vedgurudev. Welcome to the Council of Elders, the Pearly Gates. How many people have you helped? Thought you never asked. Let me reach in my back pocket. Look at this list. Santa Claus don't
Yeah.
have a list this big,
It's like Shiva's
Whoa,
light.
this guy got the message. Yeah, Shiva's light, the pillar of light, no beginning and no end, right?
Yes.
This guy has a list so long, I don't know, it's gonna take us
Yeah.
years. It don't have no end, right?
Infinity.
He's helped more people, He's on the he's number one on the
Yeah.
leaderboard.
Infinity and beyond.
To infinity and beyond. Like one of our members says, Kyle says, above and beyond the call of duty.
Yes.
Vedgurudev. So yeah, help as many people as you possibly can, and I don't see how you could ever go wrong. So whatever titles you have, I mean, titles and awards, like it's I'm better than you, I have this title. But if you see everybody in a state of equanimity, we all walk this path. I never was like, oh, you're a Lama, you're a Buddhist, we're yogis, we're better than you. I was like, I love them all equally. Let's all walk together, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to be put on a pedestal. I don't want flowers to be put on my feet. We love everybody. We walk with everybody, We love them all, right? So when you have that equanimity mindset, then you see everybody as equal. And, oh, I'm a title, I'm a guru, and I'm a yoga acharya, and I'm gonna this and that, it's what difference does it make, if you're doing nefarious things, none of that matters, right? It's just words in the air, hot air in the winds. So
Yes.
you should, titles really don't matter, your energy matters the most. So you should always love people and help people as much as you can, and let your soul be your guiding light and be your North Star, and you should be okay. And whatever titles people want to give me, oh, it's okay, but I'm not attached to it, Like in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the Guru Mantra, I very rarely say it. I think I only say it in the Yagna, because it's a ego play, stroking my own ego. So I'm trying to be more humble and stay away from it. If other people want to say it, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But, I don't want to go down that ego pit of despair.
Yeah.
Stroke my own ego. Let me say the Guru Mantra to myself,
But
So,
no judgment.
whatever titles are, other people give you, that's good, but don't get attached to it, Just let your title be the best helper, the best lover out here, and look for opportunities. That's the best title.
Well, wonderful. Thank you, Vedgurudev, for your thoughts and insights on Niccolo Paccavili. Helps us strip away the mask we're all wearing and in the Maya delusion. So you've given me a jolt of accountability. So thank you, Vedgurudev.
So 10 quotes of Nicholas Paccavili. I'm not familiar, but now I
Yeah.
am familiar. The Russian philosopher Niccolo Paccavili.
Yes.
Thank you, Mariana, for
Yeah.
sending in these Russian philosopher quotes. Hopefully they uplift you and get you through the day and put them in your pocket and carry you. Wrapped up in a
Yeah.
nice bow. 10 divine quotes from Nicholas Pakavili, the Russian philosopher, interpreted by Vedgurudev.
Yes. Well, thank you. Well, how we were getting these profound insights, I have some comments to get back to.
Great.
Polyester says the news due to fertility shortages, there will be food shortages by September. My great opportunity to try fasting. I know a young bloke who cured his severe allergies by fasting for a week. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm biased, but I would say fasting is the best way to heal yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of starve your cold, you kind of starve your illness, you kind of starve your sickness. I mean, if you get hit by a bus, I wouldn't recommend fasting. You know, I would recommend going to the hospital and so they could put you back together. But the things that you don't really need to go to the hospital for, like fasting, could help you. I mean, since I started on the Kriya yoga path over 10 years ago, I've never gotten sick, you know? So anytime I feel something coming on, like, oh, here comes something, I definitely fast as much as I
Yeah.
can. And yeah, when we were in the Himalayan mountains, there was not a lot of food, so we had to ration our foods, and this is what we ate every day, one time. Whatever we could hold in our hand, that was our
Yeah.
food. So if there's food shortages, by September, it's a good opportunity to fast. You know, if you can't go outside, go inside. So fast as much as possible. Sometimes you know, you have to fast because of a certain situation. You know, so
Yeah.
in the Himalayan mountains, there wasn't, you know, there wasn't a grocery store, there wasn't a pantry or anything. This is your ration today, right?
Yeah.
So if I got to go back to that in September, that's all good. You know.
Yeah.
Revisiting the Himalayan mountains, eat
Yes.
what I could hold in my hand, you know.
Yeah. Or pretend that you've had gastric bypass and you have a small stomach.
I don't need food.
Yeah.
Food is an illusion, right? You know,
Yes.
good opportunity to fast, right? Can't go outside, go inside.
Well, on that note, polyester says, starve a cold. Last time I heard that was from my Tai Chi Sufi. Ooh, yeah. Starve a
Oh,
cold.
Sifu, right? Tai Chi,
See,
Sifu, yeah. Yeah. He probably has good wisdom. Starve a cold, right? You know? Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Anytime you feel a little under the weather, starve it out, you know? Don't give it no food, starve it out, you know. Starve your
yeah,
ego too, you know.
yeah.
Whenever you have bad thoughts, starve it, you know.
Starve it.
I like when my guru used to say, he said how would he say this, if God comes to your door, don't leave him out in the cold and the rain, but if your ego comes to your door, leave him out in the cold and rain. So starve your ego, you know, starve your cold, starve all negative thoughts out there as much as possible.
Yeah. Brendan has a question for you. He says, what would you say the main goal of Kriya is?
I mean, it's not one size fits all. It's different for all other people, but in my opinion, to give you some tools to help you navigate this Maya delusional world, you know. So that's what I would say, you know. But it's hard to say. It's different for everybody. So when you say the main goal, like my main goal might be different from your main goal. So it's not the end all be all. It's not one size fits all. But I mean, align yourself with your inner divinity, reach a state of Satchitananda, absolute being, absolute consciousness, absolute bliss. Satchitananda, self-realization is a good goal. Knowing thyself, no one can tell you who you're not. You realize your true inner potential, reach a higher state of consciousness, enlightenment. I mean, choose whichever one works best for you.
Yeah.
They're all great, you know. So help as many people as possible, love as many people as possible. Always come from a place of love, never from a place of hate. just be the best person you can be, you know? I mean, that's in my opinion, but it's not something that is set in stone. It's different for everybody else. So I would just say give you some tools to help you navigate the world, you know? And what are those tools? Only you could tell me, because
Yeah.
whatever tools resonate the best with you, those are the best tools. So have some tools in your toolbox. It's getting crazy out here, you know. What Esther says is right. Maybe some food shortages. Definitely psyops all day, every day, pulling your attention all
Yeah.
day, every day. So do your inner work, get your mind right, stay ready, so you don't have to get ready, because it is getting crazy out here in 2026. I'm glad I do have some Kriyas, because
Yeah.
I might be on the bridge right now if it wasn't for some
Again.
Kriyas, you know. Don't push
Goodbye,
me. I'm
cruel
close to
world.
the edge, right?
Yes.
Goodbye, cruel world. I've seen enough, right? You know, so thank God for Kriya, you know, because life is very hard. I have compassion for people that don't have some tools in their toolbox. So, yeah, hopefully we can give some people some tools. And
Yeah.
yeah, if you don't have no tools and you down on your luck and you don't have any money in your bank account, just go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com. We have 11 beginner mini courses to get you started on your way, you know. And if you like what we're doing, take us up on our lifetime membership, one-time payment, $200, never pay again. So up to you, you know.
Yeah.
But
Up to
trying to
you.
give people some tools, because I understand when I didn't have any tools before I got on the path to Kriya Yoga, whew, it was overwhelming. It was chaotic, you know. Glad I survived, you know. So life is a lot more smoother and easier when you have some Kriyas, you know. What are those Kriyas? Only you could tell me, whatever works best for you. So, you know, what is the ultimate goal of Kriya? You know, I could just give you the textbook answer, you know. Satchinanda, absolute being, absolute consciousness, absolute bliss. Um, Self-realization, knowing thyself, knowing your true inner potential, reaching a higher state of consciousness, um, helping as many people as possible, making a Santa Claus list of people you
Ooh.
helped, and becoming a nuclear power plant of unconditional love.
Yes.
I mean, whichever one of those resonate with you. There's probably a couple more I left out, but whichever one of those resonate with you, then that's the good.
Yes. Um, so this is a question I have for you. What is the benefit of practicing like Kriya yoga, like group meditation, like in person or with a group or by myself? What is the
Yeah, yeah.
versus
So the
group versus
collective energy raises, like rising tides lift all boats. You know, so when you have a good vibration, like let's say everybody is in sync on the mantra, it raises the energy up, like rising tides lift all boats. As you can see, like in our February 9th Holy Yagna fire with the Vedic Brahmin priest, when we were in sync with Swaha, it just made it way more profound. Swaha, you know, Swaha, you know?
uh
So, like, when you have the same frequency and the same vibration, it raises everybody's frequency. So collectively, everybody benefits, you know? So that's what I would say, like when you're in person with everybody, the energy is exchange is more powerful, you know, because it doesn't need to travel so far, the Shakti path, right? Your Shakti path is instant, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know, when you send Shakti path over the internet, maybe it takes a while to get there in the mail, you know. So you know, so yeah, that would be the benefit, you know, like everybody is on the same harmony and the same frequency, and like rising tides lift all boats, you know. So it's never like no yogi or yogini left behind, you know. Even the person who is on the lowest harmony, we grab them and we lift them up also, right? We take them with us, you know. So you don't have to be the best singer, but if you're in the presence of good singers, you rising tides lift all boats, you
Yeah.
know. Every day I was in the Himalayan mountains, they lifted me up because I was the worst mantra japa singer. So they came and got me and put me in their arms. We'll carry you from here. We got it. We got you, VEDGURUDEV.
We got you.
Taking
Ah.
you home.
What would you say is knowledge the enemy of realization?
Um, no, I wouldn't say knowledge, wisdom, jnana is the what did you say? Say it
Is
again?
can knowledge be the enemy of becoming self-realized? Having Does that get in the way?
No, I would use your filter to see what works for you and what uplifts you. And yeah, I would use your own discernment and your own discrimination. You kind of pick and choose what works best for you. You reach in your toolbox, say, oh, hammer, can't use that. Saw, can't use
Uh,
that. Screwdriver, that's what I need. So you you take other people's knowledge and say, oh, I like that. I'm going to put that in my pocket. Let me put that in my toolbox. Or you say, I can't see God saying that. So you pick and choose what works best for you.
yeah.
And yeah, you don't want to waste your space, your inner space with things that don't really serve you. You don't want other people's ghost story becoming your ghost story, their narrative becoming your narrative. And there, you go on to YouTube, you'll see a lot of that. Let me tell you the secrets of the universe. 10,000 years ago, this guy was doing that and that. Like, okay, I don't know. But sometimes you hear stuff like on our lists. I like it. Don't worship the
Yeah.
finger, worship the moon. Okay, that's going in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? If you're
Yes.
in Detroit, don't take a bus to Detroit. That one's going in the pocket too. I like it.
Yeah.
So you use your own discernment and your own discrimination and see what you resonate with, and that is probably the best. So I would say I wouldn't just blindly, wholeheartedly believe in everybody, me included. Just say, "Ooh, I liked when VEDGURUDEV said that." I don't know, when he was talking about the elites. Didn't really resonate
Yeah.
with me, but I don't need to throw the baby out the bathwater. Sometimes he says good things, and sometimes questionable things.
Yes.
50-50. We're not all hitting 100 out here. So take what I say with a grain of salt, and if it uplifts you, good. If it doesn't, you throw it away. It's okay too. So I don't
Yes.
take anything personally.
Well, Narveen Arjuna has a question. This is like a thought, but I love it. Be like water, like Bruce Lee says. Be like water, my friend. Yeah.
Yeah, be like water out here. Exactly. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris, the greatest. I like that movie, Return of the Dragon, where uh, Bruce Lee grabbed the hair on Chuck Norris's
Yeah.
chest and tore it off and blew it away.
Yeah.
Classic, right? Chuck
Yes.
Norris was the greatest. My father, people used to say they used to call him Texas Ranger, right? Like Walker, Texas Ranger. He said he looked like Chuck Norris. He had a beard and everything. So yeah, rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee, definitely the greatest of all time. I love Bruce Lee. I grew up on
Yeah.
Bruce Lee. Like I've been to both statues of Bruce Lee in Los Angeles and in Hong Kong. So I've been to the Bruce Lee Star in the Hollywood
Yeah.
Walk of Fame. Bruce Lee is the greatest of all time. He was my child. If you grew up in like the 70s, the 80s, Enter the Dragon is an all-time classic, right? Like I used to watch like Kung Fu theater. I loved all those Kung Fu movies.
Yeah.
So Bruce Lee is the greatest. Love Bruce Lee. So yeah, you should always be like water. Adjust accordingly out here, right?
Yes.
Water fits the form of whatever it's in, right? So if
Yeah.
water's in a cup, it's gonna fit to that form of the cup. If water's in the ocean, it's gonna fit in the form of the ocean. So
Yeah.
be like water, my friend.
Yeah. if you put the water in the cup, it becomes the cup. I'm like, there you go. Bruce Lee, you are amazing. Ah. Narveen Arjuna says, take whatever is useful and discard everything else. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever resonates with you, uplifts you, that is the best thing. Everything else is throwaway. It's not necessary. You know, when I got on the path of Kriya Yoga, I learned thousands of Kriyas. If I were to do all those thousands of Kriyas every day, it would take me like a couple months. So I just pick and choose what works best for me and uplifts me in the present moment, and that's what works best for me. So, yeah, I would, if you're crafting your daily sadhana, choose whichever one works best for you, uplifts you, and other stuff, other kriyas might work for other yogis, but in the present moment, I'm not really feeling it. Doesn't mean it's good or bad. I'm just, I prefer these techniques. So craft your sadhana, your yogic practice accordingly. So pick and choose what works best for you. Be like water. Fit your form,
Yeah. Well, let me think. What a question. How how can I be ambitious for God while remaining in the present moment?
Um, how you could be ambitious for God, help as many people as possible, look for opportunities to help as many people, love as many people as you can, always come from a place of love, never from a place of hate. And
Yeah.
I think you should be pretty good out here, Like just be the best person you can be and don't let go of these lower frequencies that no longer serve you, and try to bring your consciousness up to a higher state of frequency, and yeah, just be the best person you could be proud of who you're looking at in the mirror and your reflection. So i don't I don't see how you could go wrong by doing that.
Yeah. Uh, can anger ever be holy? I don't know. Anger is such an ugly emotion, but can that ever be holy, spiritual? If you have anger,
I
or
mean,
maybe how you
I don't
direct
know.
it.
Yeah, like I'm sure we all have an off day,
Yeah.
it doesn't make you less of a yogi or yogini. Just it happens to the best of us. No one has a perfect spiritual path. We're on the path, we fall off the path. But the best thing is to be aware of your anger so you can control it. Like, I'm not that person anymore. I like in America, I guess this was in the 90s, they had a commercial, right? It was a PSA, a public service announcement. A woman was cooking eggs and the baby was crying and she was getting frustrated and she went to hit the baby, and right before it went to hit the baby, it said,
Mm,
before you
before.
do something you'll regret for the rest of your life, just breathe and pause and take a moment. My father used to sometimes with me drive by the prison. He said those people in there made a split-second decision that they regret the rest of their life. Don't be put in a cage. Don't throw, what do you say? Don't throw bricks at the penitentiary wall, right? Life is hard enough out here. Just don't do it to yourself. Control yourself. Don't have an emotional reaction. Breathe out here. Take your time and breathe.
Yeah.
Don't do something you regret. So, like, anger, I try to see it as a lower emotion, a wasted emotion that I'm not trying to put in my pocket. But I don't know. If you get angry, just learn from your mistakes. Like, I'm not that person no more. You know, it solves nothing. It's a wasted emotion. So I don't know. It doesn't make you less of a yogi. I'm sure my guru got mad at me a couple times. Didn't mean he was less of a being. It was just like sometimes we lose our cool, or
Yeah.
sometimes we test test the water. Sometimes, you know, the anger needs to convey because we're wrong. I don't know. But I mean, in my personal practice, I try to not get angry. I'm trying to let that go.
Can you give me an example of how do I breathe through anger? I don't know. How do I breathe through anger? Do I just do it? Just I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm
How do you
hyperventilating.
breathe through anger? Well, first thing, you catch yourself. Okay, I'm starting to get angry. My blood is starting to boil. Let me just breathe, or just, pour in a sooty. Inhale deeply through both nostrils. Exhale deeply through both nostrils. You inhale the peace and harmony through both nostrils. Exhale out all the anger, the stress, and tension out both nostrils. So you kind of breathe it out, right? I don't want to hold this. I don't want to dwell on this. I want to breathe it out of my being, Let it go, you know? And yeah, you'll have many tests on a daily basis. They'll cut you off in traffic. They'll gossip you at work. All of the above,
Yeah.
Your significant other will hit you below the belt. There's a lot of opportunity. You just got to breathe it out. Like, breathe it out, my guru, what did my guru used to say? He said, anger is the poison that poisons the vessel, right? So
Yes.
you're not hurting anybody else when you get angry. You're hurting yourself. You're poisoning yourself. You don't want to boil your blood. You don't want to poison yourself. Life is hard enough out here without poisoning yourself.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are going to try to poison you. You don't need to poison yourself. So look at anger that kind of way, Anger's the poison that poisons the vessel,
How we're on breath. Um, what is the relationship between our individual breath, our prana, and the cosmic consciousness during deep meditation? How would I just
I mean, the
what's the
goal would be
difference?
to align all those in sync, So there is no beginning and there is no end, or there is no definition to make a distinction between all those, So when you're in perfect sync and you're in perfect alignment, all those become one
Yeah.
and one wholeness, right? There's no duality, there's no separation. You are aligned where all those come together, right? And you can't define, any of it, right? Anytime, how can I say, I get a blessing from the ascended masters or the pillar
Mm,
of light. I don't know who it's coming from. I can't say, well, that was Lakshmi or that was Shiva. I'm just like, wherever it came from, I appreciate it, So they all merge into oneness. And when you align yourself in that oneness, that omnipresence, then you can't make a distinction. You just say, feels good, feels like a good breath air, wherever it's coming from. I love you, wherever
I
you're
love
at, or
you.
collectively, or it's not like I can say, ooh, that came from Archangel Michael, and they
Yeah.
from Lord Shiva. I was like,
It's just
wherever it came from, thank you for
yeah.
the blessing. I appreciate the pillar of light, whoever, or collectively. Maybe it's all of them together. I don't know. I'm not trying to define it. I'm just
Yeah.
sunbathing in the grace of God. Like, I enjoy it, right? Wherever it's coming from. Here's looking at you, wherever you're at,
Yep.
whichever one it is,
Yeah.
or whichever, ascended masters, spirit guides, deity, Davy, all of the above, archangel. Here's looking at you,
Yep. Here's
Keep
looking
up
at
the
you,
good
kid.
work. You're doing the greatest.
You know, Narveen Arjuna, I said it in my mind, but I realized I didn't say this out loud. He says Darth Vader in Star Wars. You will know
Who
nothing
the
and be happy.
Oh, that's what he said. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about the pranayama.
No,
Like,
no, I was just
you know how he breathed,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
uh, what was his quote?
He says Darth Vader in Star Wars. I don't know. I was
Oh,
thinking
and what were you gonna say? What was your interpretation?
that when you always say you will Darth Vader, you will own nothing and be happy.
Oh, that what's it called?
But
IMF or whatever
yeah,
it is.
Schwab,
Claude Schwab, right?
Klaus Schwab.
You will own nothing and be happy. Yeah. Cool ghost story,
Oh,
Darth Vader. I own everything and I'm still happy. So I don't want your ghost story to become my ghost story.
Oh, I sound
He's saying
corrected.
holy breathing.
Yeah,
All
holy
right.
breathing.
Yeah. Like, you know? Darth Vader
Yeah,
breathing. Yeah, holy
yeah.
breathing.
Holy,
Yeah.
holy,
Deep
holy.
inhalations and exhalations. Darth Vader breath, you know? Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good way to put it, you know? And it gives you a good visualization, you know, how it is, you know? I in our class I like to emphasize the breath so you can kind of see it, but it's more subtle than that. But
Yeah,
you know, sometimes you got to do the Darth Vader breath so you can get the
yeah.
cadence and the rhythm, you know, with no breath retention.
Okay, my next question is, if the soul is already perfect, free, why does it feel as though we are constantly searching and suffering in this human form?
Uh, well, we have to liberate the soul. We have to unlock the soul. We have to realize the soul. So it's the soul is mostly dormant, and most of the people have all the distractions to the forefront and the soul to the background. So in Kriya Yoga, we're bringing our soul to the forefront and all the distractions to the background, and we're using our soul as our north star, our guiding light. So even though our soul is always there, we have to wake it up. A lot of our souls are sleeping, so we kind of bring it to the forefront and let it be our north star and our guiding light. So these techniques are really to realize your soul, your true inner potential, your inner divinity, to wake it up and from its dormant state.
Nice. So when I feel like a sense of pride or superiority about my spiritual progress, how can I immediately return to a state of humility and go back to zero? So I don't know, like sometimes you're like, oh, I'm doing good. I don't know how, I don't know, not get so like full of myself.
Yeah, you can't like stroke your own ego, you know? You have to kind of stay humble and be like, ah, you know, that was nice, you know?
Yeah.
I'm making progress, you know. Tomorrow I'll make some more progress and we'll just keep going and we'll see where it takes us. So you can't really attach to anything, right?
Yeah.
Or
Like I'm feeling
I have
special.
I have arrived. I
Yeah.
now need no more Kriya, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, every day is an adventure and we try to do the best we can, you know. I just wouldn't attach to it, you know. That's something I need to work on personally. Humility, right? You know.
Yeah.
So sometimes you stroke your own ego too much and you say,
Yeah. Like,
yeah, I need to be more humble. So if you'll see like the guru mantra, I don't really say it to myself, you know, because that's
yeah.
kind of a ego play. And I always give all the glory to Babaji, right? Babaji, Shiva, Lakshmi, they're all doing the heavy lifting. I'm just saying a few things on the live stream, you know? Don't worship the finger, worship the moon.
Yeah, we learned that was a new quote we learned. That's so great.
Yeah, I got it in my pocket now, right? I'm gonna
Yeah.
use that every chance I get. All right, so yeah, you know that that's a good way to put it. You know, instead of worshiping yourself, well, you know, worship the moon.
Yeah.
Give to all the people that are doing all the heavy lifting. They're doing the best job of all. The sun, you know, Babaji, all the ascended masters, all the spirit guides, all the archangels, all the deities, all the devis, they're doing all the heavy lifting. I'm just saying a few things on here.
Just a few
Try
things.
to stay in a state of humbleness, you know.
Mm.
But it takes some practice out here, you know. Especially me in my previous career. I'm the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
There's never been a DJ better than me, you know.
Yeah.
So I gotta dial it back, you know. I gotta reel it in, you know, reel.
Yeah.
You know.
Like,
So it's taking some practice, you know. You know, but I'm still a house under construction, you know.
mm.
So
I okay. How does the Shakti of the guru flow through the disciple, even even when no words are being spoken. Like you might feel something, no words are spoken, but you feel the Shakti. So, yeah.
How does the Shakti go through the disciple? Well, it's a energy transmission where
And you don't
if
have
you're
to say
open to
words.
it, yeah, you don't have to say anything. Like when we were in the Himalayan mountains, there was very little words said. It was this energy exchange, energy transmission collectively, and we didn't want to taint it by crude physical words, so it was understood, like no words
Yeah.
necessary, so that's how we kind of conveyed the energy, we kind of collectively energized and uplifted each other like rising tides lift all boats. No yogi or yogini left behind. We carry everybody up. So even if you're having a bad day, rising tides lift all boats. I got energy to share, and I'll lift you up, or you lift me up. And when I fall down, you pick me up. When you fall down, I'll pick you up. So like, kind of like that.
Yeah.
But it's we more do our inner work, so we're open to the energy when it's there. Most people, the Shakti path, the energy is invisible to them because they're still blocked up. There's still obstacles that they need to overcome and resistance. So we try to stay open, right? We stay ready so we don't have to get ready. So whenever my guru's sending me energy, I'm trying to be receptive to it. Whenever I'm sending energy to our students,
Yeah.
hopefully they're
You're
open
open
to
to
it.
it.
And the techniques we've learned to have cleared that path, removed all the obstacles and resistance.
That's interesting. I don't like, even like in day to day with like regular people, like not that I don't know, I don't want to say regular, but you can feel energy from other people. Like certain people will come into my path and like it just feels like they're sucking the oxygen out of the room. Like it can either be a minus or a plus, the energy that we carry. So like some people like suck your energy, and some people give you more energy, like a guru sharing his or her Shakti. So yeah, I feel like we
Yeah, be
all,
a giver, not a taker. Yeah,
yeah,
but there are definitely energy vampires out here. And especially if you have pure, higher conscious energy, that's like a super tasty cake to them. They love it.
yeah.
So always have your shield up and, don't let energy vampires suck your energy or
Yes.
drain your battery, right? Protect your energy, don't give it away. So yeah, don't let
Nice.
anybody steal your energy. you know.
Well, I think we're coming to the end. I don't know. I got to be up early, but I have some fun questions unless somebody else has some questions. So,
Okay. Yeah. If
yeah,
anybody has any last minute questions, put in the YouTube chat. We'll try to answer it before we get out of here.
yeah.
If not, we'll wrap it up.
If everyone you met was a disguise for the divine, how would you treat the next person you see?
You would treat everybody with unconditional love because you never know where the divine is hiding. My guru always used to say that. We never know where Shiva's hiding. He could be hiding anywhere. So we have to treat everybody in an equal state. We have to love everybody wholeheartedly as much as we can because you never know. That person might be Shiva in the reincarnation. My
Yeah.
guru told me a funny story. This guy wrote a book. His guru, they were sleeping in a tent in the Himalayan mountains, and he kept putting his foot on his face, right? And this guy had enough, right? And he's like, I can't take it no more. And he got mad, and right when he got mad, Shiva came out of that guy, right? He was like, Shiva was testing him. So we always have that perspective. You never know where Shiva's hiding, or any deity, right? So we
Yeah.
always treat everybody with unconditional love because you never know. Shiva might be everywhere and everything, or he might be taking an avatar in form. So we treat everybody with unconditional love. So we cover all bases 24 hours a day.
Yeah. this is just like philosophical questions, just things that I'm thinking about. But so there's no, I don't expect you to have an answer to this, but is there anything in your experience that is not a temporary appearance? Everything's so temporary, but is there anything in your experience that felt like it would never die or be
Let's say your
temporary?
soul, your energy never dies, I mean, if you have the perspective of a real yogi or a real Buddhist, they say it's all Maya. So the
Yeah,
only thing they say is not Maya is your consciousness, your soul, yourself, your Atman, So, like, yeah, that's what I would say. I would take the traditional yogic approach, but they kind of look at everything as temporary and fleeting, like clouds in the sky, water under the bridge, waves on the ocean.
yeah.
So, yeah, that's
Hmm.
basically the way I look at it too. So, yeah, I don't know. I would say your soul, your energy moves on. One day you'll shed this physical form and you'll ascend, and your energy will carry on. So, if I had to choose something, I guess I would choose my soul,
It's
my
not temporary.
energy.
Yeah,
God is not temporary. God is everywhere and everything too. So, yeah. God and the soul. Everything else is fleeting, temporary.
yeah.
It comes and goes.
Yeah, my soul will always be with me. Take care of your soul. So the probably soul for this next thought is like, if you didn't have a single memory, who would you be in this moment? I have no,
I
yeah, I
would,
have just my soul.
yeah, I would just radiate my soul. I don't really need any memories. I
Yeah,
just sunbathe in the grace of God, So, a spark of God, you know. There is no beginning and there is no end. So I don't. What do I need memories for? I just sunbathe in the grace of God. Exist in a
yeah,
state of being. So memories, I don't know. I don't really need that. I just. That's the point of the samadhi state or higher consciousness, where you're not attached to anything. There's nothing to look at. There's no distractions. There's no memories. You're just sunbathing in the grace of God, or existing in a higher consciousness state of being, or the golden light body, Devya Diha.
yeah. So where does a thought go when it's dissolved in meditation? Where do these thoughts go when we're in meditation, I wonder?
Man, this is above my pay grade, so I have
Okay.
no comprehension. So, like,
I'm always trying to think of like good questions for you.
I mean, like, every single one of these live streams. I think this is our 41st Soul Talks, and
Yeah.
our satsang. We're approaching 100 right now. So,
Yes.
like, I don't know where any of that came from. Like, I
Yeah.
don't. I watch it back and I was like, where did that come from? I don't say profound things like
Yeah.
that. I'm not a yogic philosopher. I don't know where any of this comes from. So I don't know where thoughts come from. I don't know where they go.
Yeah.
you know, I just try to have the perspective like my guru. My guru was like, we open the crown of our head and the pillar of light and the stream of
Yeah.
consciousness hits it. And I take no credit for any of this. Babaji is driving the car. I'm just witnessing him drive me around. I take no credit for any of this. So I have no clue where it comes from. Some people say the Akashic Records. I have no experience, so I don't know. I'm glad it does come, because this will be a
Yeah.
really short live stream. But
Yeah.
I look back like, what were we talking about for 3.5 hours?
Yeah.
Like, I where did that time go? Like,
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
don't talk like
You know, how do I
I'm not a
how do
talker.
I talk for 3.5 hours? I'm not like a super talker. Like, where did that happen? What was I talking about? Like, I'm kind of like reflecting and contemplating on it. I was like, all right, well, I guess the pillar of light hit my crown, and I don't take no credit for it. Whoever sent me those messages and that deep insight, thumbs up to you. Here's looking at you. I
Yeah.
salute you, sir. I don't know who it is. I don't take no credit for it. I give all the glory to whoever sent that to me, or Baba G, in service on the divine mission, answering questions.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know where it comes from or where it goes, I guess that's above my pay grade. I'll put that in the disclaimer category. A thought defined is a thought confined, right? Let it be free, right? It is what it is.
When I feel overwhelmed, I should what? Blank. What should I do when I feel overwhelmed?
It depends to the degree, right? Like if you feel like you want to end it all, I would just take a shower, go back to sleep. If you feel like you're frustrated in your daily life, I would just breathe, go to whichever Kriya uplifts you and makes you feel the best. And I would just understand that you're built for this. You were made for this. It's every yogi and yogini goes through this on a daily basis. Every day is a test as a yogi, VEDGURUDEV included. We all go through it. It happens to the best of us. We just take it on the chin, breathe it out, and breathe in peace and harmony into your being. Breathe out stress and tension out of your being. So
Nice.
just breathe it out. Let it out. Not attaching to it. Let it out. This person said this about me. Donald Trump did this today. Breathing it out, letting it
Breathing it
go,
out.
So, yeah, I would just always breathe it out, letting it go, Or if it's a really rough day, take a shower, call it a day, and go to sleep.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. I'm not doing this with you today. Not gonna
Not
wrestle with you
today.
in the mud today, Felicia. Not today, not never, I told this story before. My guru said, some days you just got to take a shower and go back to bed. I was like, the whole day? No sadhana, nothing. The whole day. It happens to all yogis and yoginis, me included. It happens, I was like, you call the whole day quits, not like, sleep a couple hours and do your sadhana. He's like, it happens. Some days you gotta, it just ain't meant to be. Wipe the
Yeah.
slate clean, start over again tomorrow. Fresh. So, yeah, so it
Nice.
happens, So,
Hmm.
I mean, only you could define what day that is for you, right?
Yeah. What the world is a mirror of what? What do you think the world's a mirror of?
The world is a mirror of, oh no. I mean, I would like to say it better, but the first thing that comes to my mind is Maya delusion, And it's a good opportunity to practice becoming a detached witness. And we don't attach to it. We just kind of witness it and let it happen the way it happens. So, I don't know. I would like to think the world is a reflection of unconditional love, but
Yes.
that's me living in my own universe,
Yeah. I would
what
like it
it
to be
what
a
is it
mirror of
really? I
love.
don't know.
I guess it's a
How would you
personal.
define uh, uh, what is reality? So
Yeah.
yeah, I guess it's not one size fits all. It's different for other people.
Yeah.
So I would say if I could define it in 2 words, unconditional love, So I would like to think that is higher consciousness, you know. I would like to think the world is a radiating light,
Yeah.
But I'm trying to have that yogic perspective, like I'm the creator of my own reality. So I don't want other people's reality become my reality. So when someone says like the world is this, the world is that, I'm like, not in my universe. So I create my universe and I direct my universe accordingly how I want it to be, So I don't want other people's universe to become my universe, So I make it however I want. So it's a reflection of my own inner being, let's say it like that,
I like that. That
Whatever I'm
sounds good.
feeling on the certain day. It could change tomorrow or it could
Yeah.
be the same tomorrow. Who knows,
Yeah, like our
Well,
reflection's different all the time. Yeah, that's a very profound thought. Yeah. What I think this is my last one. I might have another one. Freedom is the ability to what? What is freedom? The ability to do what?
Freedom is the ability to attain a state of moksha, liberation, you know. Freedom is being a free bird. You don't want to be in anybody's cage. You don't want anybody's ghost story to become your ghost story. You want to be the creator and director of your own freedom state. So make your freedom as blissful as possible. So freedom is being free, you know?
Yeah.
Flying as high as you can. Freedom is free, you know? I always like when the powers that be say freedom is not free. I was like, wrong. I'm 100% free to sit on the side of my bed, close my eyes, and be as free as possible. So, cool ghost story, Grandpa, but I'm not
Yeah.
going there with you, you know? Like, freedom is not free. Yeah, right. Sure. I was free as possible in the Himalayan mountains. It was free as possible also. You know? Like,
Yes.
we didn't even talk about money. What are you talking about? Like, who writes these things, you know? You know? So, yeah, don't let other people's ghost story or their affirmation become your affirmation. Write your own affirmations and be as free as possible. Don't be in anybody's cage. If no one pays you money or puts food on your table, a roof over your head, they don't matter, you know? I don't know you from a can of paint. Bye,
Yeah.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye,
Bye,
Felicia.
Bye,
See ya.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye. One more.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye,
Like,
Felicia.
keep on walking.
Keep on walking, right?
Let me think. Can you
I
find
thought
the
you
place?
thought you froze for a second.
No, I
Oh,
was
you were
just
muted.
thinking how I wanted
Oh, okay.
to. Um, I just had okay. Last one. What would happen if you stopped trying to fix yourself for the next 5 minutes and just allowed everything to be as it is?
And that's kind of how I live my life. I just
Yeah,
let it happen the way it happens. I don't try to fix myself, you know? I try
that's
to be a
freedom.
problem solver. I try to exist in the present moment. Okay, you know, I'm not trying to fix anything. What do we got on our checklist today? Let's get through it and see where it takes us. But yeah, I'm not trying to fix the Maya delusional world. I got enough on my plate. I'm just trying to feel my way around in the dark like everybody else. So
Yeah,
yeah, I don't really try to fix anything. I don't even think about fixing anything or karma or any of this stuff. I'm just like, this is what it's gonna be today. Let's enjoy it. I try to put a big smile on my face and enjoy it as much as I can, whatever it is, you know. I
yeah.
start by worshiping the sun. Oh, today is a great day. The sun came out. Look, it's hitting me right on top
Yeah.
of my head, you know.
Oh, you're
Woo.
so
All
lucky.
right. Everything else is a bonus, right? You know.
Yeah,
So that's kind of how I start my day, and whatever happens, happens. I don't try to
yeah,
fix anything, you know. Try to be a Kriya yoga problem solver. Okay. You know, I'm not going to hide under my bed. This is what it is today. Let's take it on the chin. We built for this. Let's get to work, you know?
yeah,
I've been looking for opportunities to use these Kriyas. Okay, let's solve these problems, you know? You know, let's find a way we could try to fix them. Or if we don't have any problems, just exist in the present moment.
yeah.
So, yeah, I don't
Sounds
know.
like freedom.
Yeah, that sounds good freedom to me too,
Yeah,
you know? Wake up with a smile on your face and let it happen the way it happens, you know? So I'm not really trying to change anything. I'm just trying to do my inner work and be the best person I can be, and indirectly, rising tides lift all boats, help people as best as I can wholeheartedly. And yeah, everything else kind of falls into place, you know?
that sounds beautiful. Not trying to control anything. Just let it be as it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I like that.
Like most of these things on here, these are the first times I think about these things, you know?
Yeah,
Like
I
karma,
like
yeah,
I
I
activate
don't
you.
really think about it, you know? You know, it just kind of happens the way it happens. I
Yeah,
don't, you know, what is the ultimate goal? I don't know, you know? I just
yeah.
do what I do, and then
I
let the
do what I
cards fall
do.
where they fall, you know? It happens the way it happens, you know? So, yeah. Most of my contemplation is on these live streams in our Saturday class, you know?
Yeah.
my regular sadhana. I just go through the motions and do, you know, do what makes me feel the best in the present moment.
Love it. Well, I guess that's all of my questions I have for you. So I don't know. My closing thoughts are thank you for this beautiful exchange of energy, VEDGURUDEV, and everybody that joined us. And hope you all keep coming back. And with that said, until we meet again. So namaste.
Bye,
Namaste.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Perfect.
How'd you get the last one in,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so we'll wrap up our March 22nd VEDGURUDEV Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. You can see the Thai palm trees right there, Thai ocean right there, with me, VEDGURUDEV, and Vedgari Moksha. So we'll wrap it up. So we'll show the ways you could support the
Yeah.
Kriya Yoga Masterclass. And in our first video is the main way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass by becoming a lifetime member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So we have a special offer, $200, lifetime membership, one-time payment, never pay again. Go at your own pace, your own timing, your own comfort. Take your time. It's always going to be there. So if you want to take us up on our $200 lifetime membership offer, one-time payment, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com, and in this video you see all the benefits you'll get from becoming a lifetime member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where dedicated seekers learn the sacred practice of Kriya Yoga to awaken peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. If you're ready to go deeper, the Masterclass gives you everything you need to build a powerful daily practice and awaken your true inner potential. Inside the community, you'll receive powerful, unlimited access to Saturdays, live weekly Kriya Yoga classes. Sundays, Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Wednesdays, live Kriya Yoga satsangs. Bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires. 500 plus on-demand training videos. And the best part, you get it all for only $200. Lifetime access, never pay again, invest once, practice for life. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential through Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. So just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. So that is the first way you can support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, by becoming a lifetime member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. kriyayogamasterclass.com. All the information is there. The second way you could support our Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by visiting our store for all your spiritual needs, supporting Veronica's Divine Hand-Painted Artwork. We have 108 Raksha beads, 7 left, 1 mala. We have Veronica's Divine Hand-Painted Artwork on shirts, tumblers, notebooks, and canvases. So if you want to support Veronica's Divine Hand-Painted Artwork, go to kriyayogashop.com. In this video, we show you all the products we have to offer. Go to kriyayogashop.com to explore our Kriya Yoga store. When you look online, most spiritual items feel mass-produced, disconnected from the sacred meaning they're trying to represent. That's exactly why we created the Kriya Yoga shop, a place where authentic spiritual symbolism and divine artwork come together. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Goddess Kali Devi, Kriya Yoga Samadhi, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, VEDGURUDEV and Satupan Lake, the Holy Yagna fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. Imagine bringing Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork into your daily life. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. So just go to kriyayogashop.com for all your spiritual needs, and support Veronica's divine hand-painted artwork. And yeah, so that is the second way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. If you're having a hard time financially in 2026, and but you want to practice Kriya Yoga, you want to start your journey, we have a free Kriya Yoga school, which is freekriyayogamasterclass.com. And in this last video, we'll show you everything you get when you join our group in the Kriya Yoga, free Kriya Yoga school. freekriyayogamasterclass.com. Welcome to the Free Kriya Yoga School, the #1 authentic yoga community on Skool, where thousands are actually practicing Kriya Yoga worldwide. This isn't theory, it's real transformation. Inside you'll get authentic Kriya Yoga teachings, simple, practical, and powerful. 2 YouTube live streams every week. Wednesday, live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsangs, getting direct answers. Sunday, live deep soul talks on a Thailand beach. 11 step-by-step beginner mini courses. No confusion, just progression. A global community that keeps you consistent. Real support, so you stop quitting halfway. Here you get structure, accountability, and momentum. And it's 100% free. So the real question is, are you ready to practice Kriya Yoga or just keep watching? Click the yellow join group button now or stay stuck. Your call. So go to freekriyayoga.com to join our free Kriya Yoga group. And if you like the value we have 11 beginner mini courses, then you can come join us at the Kriya Yoga Masterclass with our lifetime membership. But at your own pace, at your own timing. And if you want to become a YouTube channel member, go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com @VEDGURUDEV. Click on the join button next to the subscribe button. And you could become a YouTube channel member. And tomorrow, Mantra Monday, 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala for Goddess Durga Devi. Pretty profound. And
I just wanted to say before we go, Polyester just said, Namaste Vedgurudev, Vedgari Moksha, and all the yogis here. Namaste to you, Polyesters. I love you.
Namaste to you, Polyester. Namaste to all yogis and yoginis out there. We love you all wholeheartedly.
Yes.
And then on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be back for our live stream satsang.
Do it again.
Usually go 2.5 hours, 3 hours, or whatever we're feeling on the day. So if we miss your question, bring all your profound questions back on our satsang. Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This Saturday will be our Saturday class. We'll be reviewing what we learned in our 107th class, and this will be our 108th class.
Yeah,
108 members, 108 classes. So a lot of value in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass.
Yep.
So give it a try. Maybe be the best $200 you ever spent. Like my guru said, money back guarantee.
Yeah.
Practicing Kriya Yoga. And
love it.
I think that's about it. Is
Yes.
there anything else we need to cover, or that's pretty much sums it up in a nice bow?
Yep. I think you hit everything that's coming up, and yeah, I think the free Kriya Yoga school, like it's up to you. We're not pressuring you. It's totally free, but there's so much value there. So yeah, I always say this: Kriya Yoga is the gym for your soul. So it's what we need right now. So a lot of craziness
Absolutely.
out in this world. So it's all free.
And you saw in that video thousands of people practicing Kriya Yoga all around the world. You saw the location pins.
Yeah. It's up to you.
Zach Kriya. So it's free. You know, try it out. Maybe the best decision you ever made. Maybe not. We'll see. You know, try it out. At least you'll know. Test it, observe it for yourself, and see for yourself.
Yeah, take your power back. That's what Kriya Yoga is. Take your power back. You beautiful souls out there.
Take your power. Protect your power.
Yeah.
Always, right? Don't give your power away. Protect it.
Yes. Sending Kriya Yoga out to the world.
Well, let's wrap it up.
Yep.
Our March 22nd, VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me, VEDAGURUDEV, and live from the Thailand beach, Thai palm trees, Thai ocean, and Vedgari Moksha.
I can feel the ocean breeze.
I can feel it too in real time.
Yeah. Oh,
You see, right? The wind
yeah.
blowing right over
Like the
here.
wind just kicked up. I felt it.
It feels good, right?
Yeah.
Sunbathing in
Yeah.
the sea breeze.
Yes. Oh.
So we'll go out the same way we always go out, with Babaji's Mula mantra. If you're going through something and you want to call upon Babaji, you want to call Babaji's direct phone number, I will give you mantra diksha for Babaji's Mula mantra, which is Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. And Vedgari Moksha would say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo Om Kriya Babaji Namo Om Kriya Babaji Namo. If you resonate with Kriya Mataji, I will give you mantra diksha for Kriya Mataji's Mula mantra. And Mataji's Mula mantra is Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Mataji Namo Om Kriya Mataji Namo Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Next we will say Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu 3 times, sending peace, love, harmony, and freedom to all beings on all planes of existence. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Loka samasta sakino bhavantu. Loka samasta sakino bhavantu. Loka samasta sakino bhavantu.
Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu. And lastly, we will sing the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love to all people all around the world. And Vedgari Moksha will sing it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti 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 Shalom Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Am Spirit Swami Kami Amen Amen Umen Selah Om
Om Shanti 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 Shalom Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Am Om Spirit Swami Kami Amen Amen Omen Selah Om. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedaguru Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Enlightened VEDAGURUDEV, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com.
Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Kriya Babaji Namo.